Opie is here, and his show starts now.
You like that one, Rich Voss?
Yes, I'm a big CCR fan.
Are you really? What's your favorite CCR song? Let's get into this.
I like...
Run Through the Jungle?
No,
Bad Moon Rising?
Stop the Rain. That's a good one.
I like Cool Stop the Rain.
I like... let's talk about where you get your fucking vegetable juice from.
That's why I didn't say it on the air, though. It doesn't work.
That was the third album, right?
It doesn't work.
He goes to the other guest that no one knows. Where?
That's Mike Cannon. Everybody knows Mike Cannon.
You're the only one in the room that doesn't know Mike Cannon.
He goes, where do you get your celery juice from? Hey, it's not like this is fucking the black market. You can get celery juice anywhere. You know what? You can get celery juice at a radish store, okay?
You're just jealous that I have small talk with Mike Cannon, and me and you have never had small talk.
Thank you.
Compelling pre-show banter.
Right. Yeah. And it was pre-show. Yeah. If I said that on the air, then you hammer me.
No, I have. Oh, really? There's stuff I have that I've not done on the air?
Midnight Special.
It's gospel.
Yeah, that was a gospel song all the way.
They were the best.
Rich Voss said I could burn his shoes for $200 today.
Do it.
Well, how do we get that done?
I still need to wear them so you could destroy them.
You don't need to wear them.
Can we take a picture of them and put them up on something so the fans can see these?
Those are brand new, too.
Brand new Nike,
I just want them
Jordans
part of my collection, that's all.
You look like you work with inner city kids. Trying to blend in with them.
I'm not really. I know. I had my electricity cut off on purpose.
From the waist down, you look 11 with your fucking legs dangling.
You get smashed already by the new guy.
That's good. That's good. Now he has two things on his resume.
Mike's not going to hold back.
I don't want him to. He's a comic.
I love it.
When did you get these sneakers, Voss?
A couple days ago, 2 days ago.
Yeah. How much you pay for them? How much? Because I know.
How much are these? These were $140.
Voss.
$140. Listen.
They're athletic shoes. You're not an athletic person.
Are you crazy?
$1.
They call me little Maverick.
Little Maverick.
But you can't even play in those. Those got the flat bottoms. They'll fuck up your plantar fasciitis or whatever.
Yeah, I don't play. Yeah. I would play with my breads or my what do you call Space Cam?
Relax. You don't play.
Yeah. Would you?
Relax. You don't play. You don't play.
Oh, man, I'll fucking...
One-on-one, I'll give you 15 points.
Oh!
You heard me.
You'll give me 15
I'll give you 15.
He'll still beat you to 21.
One-on-one.
You got to Facebook Live that. I would watch
no
it.
problem.
That'd be great.
Listen, I just need a couple days to practice. I haven't played in a couple of weeks
to 3 months.
To a decade.
You can practice for 3 months.
He's not an athletic person.
Yes, I am.
Remember the last thing that he did athletic on the show? Him and Keith went down to the gym and boxed.
I mean, that was 20 years ago. And guess what? But with blindfolds.
This motherfucker was karate kicking.
But he did just put on lotion, though, so I have
let me explain. That was for our Comedy Central show.
Yes.
That didn't go, obviously.
But that was a great
We got
day.
everybody involved, and Keith took it way too seriously.
I know what boxing
blindfold. Where's the footage of that shit?
I got it.
Please.
You got footage of that?
Please show that.
I got the final show that they had, the pilot or whatever you call it.
Yes.
I've never released it. I should put that online.
Yes.
That'd be awesome. Hell yeah.
All right.
Oh, my God, that boxing match.
I got to find it.
Well, see, here's what happened.
E, you remember that?
I have the disc, too.
Oh, my God. Y'all been holding back.
Wait, if you have the disc, give it to me so I can upload it, because I don't know where mine is. I know where mine is, but it's buried in a box somewhere.
Well, here's the problem.
It'll take me a while. Do you remember the fight, though, where Keith's like, fuck this, man? almost knocked Voss's head off.
Almost beat Voss to death.
No, he didn't. Here's what happened. I
ain't playing for Comedy Central, man.
Can I? Oh, look at that. That wasn't a bad impression.
Do you remember? It was so good. I was fooling around with me.
Right now, I'd fucking knock the shit out of Keith.
Whenever you put boxing gloves on men, it goes too far.
Yes.
It goes too far.
Yeah.
All we hear is ding, 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 like Jerry Springer, and we go in.
Well, all Keith has now is a jab, so I don't think...
Fucking numb DMC. The motherfucker he always keeps ending up back in the cellar because he keeps making right turns. Anyhow, here's the deal.
Oh, my God.
Wow.
Here's what happened that day.
Wow.
They said to
Somebody
us...
holding a grudge.
Yeah.
Keith is one of my best friends on the planet.
I know. You don't have a lot of friends. I get it.
I know. I was at the doctor like a week before. I had an ultrasound or whatever, and they said
before the fight.
So what they said, and I didn't know this. They go, you have a cyst on your kidney, which people get cysts on their kidneys, right? But they said mine's the size of a baseball.
No.
Yeah, it gets big. Yeah, but it's not cancerous.
But it's swelled up, but it'll go back down.
You got something the size of a baseball on your kidney?
What are you talking about?
Calm
Like,
down.
that's nothing.
Listen, Bill Walton, let me finish this. So, anyhow.
I don't understand the Bill Walton
Don't
thing.
you look like him with a beard? Basketball.
Oh, okay.
I like it. It was
All
a
right.
compliment. It was a compliment. It was a compliment.
I thought because he was talking about weed on TV
Luke?
last night.
Go Luke Walton.
So then they said, so here's what happened.
Thank you, Sherrod.
When we were fighting, me and Keith,
You'll be
first
back.
they go, we want you guys to fight. And I was kept worrying about this thing.
Right.
And they go, we're
Was
going to
it protruding
blindfold.
out? Could you see it?
No, you can't see it,
Okay.
but how do I know I don't get hit and this thing
Right,
that I don't
the
even know about explodes, right?
right.
Sorry, my back's to you.
That's all right.
And anyhow, so they blindfold us. So my first...
Oh, yeah, they were blindfolded.
Oh, wait, you don't have this baseball cyst anymore?
It's probably still there. I had an ultrasound yesterday, so they'll tell me.
What, are you having a baby? How many ultrasounds?
Well, he said I had an ultrasound yesterday,
Yes.
so I'm thinking he's talking about this baseball-sized growth.
Well, I've had this for
But you're
since
talking
then.
about-
Is it still there?
You're talking about something that's...
That happened before the fight.
Holy fuck,
Yeah.
that's got to be 6-7 years ago.
You had it for 6-7 years?
No, what happened was they drained it, but it came back.
Oh.
They drained it. They drained it. It was a jar full of fucking cyst juice.
Did it smell like the back of your ear?
No, nothing smells like that. So,
A jar of ear back.
Did you see the thing that was making the rounds over the break?
what?
The ear juice?
What?
Whatever the hell it was called?
No,
What is that?
Oh, we'll find it.
was it based on me?
Well, everyone was making the jokes and connected you to this product.
Oh.
Somebody owe you money,
it was,
boss.
Jew ear. Oh, help me out! It was all over the place.
Is it an ointment?
Jew ear juice. There you go. Company to give Jews ear juice a new name.
What?
Yes.
Is that a cultural thing, ear juice?
I don't know. A Chinese
Jews
company
of China.
said it is changing the name of its the Jews ear juice product days after an Israeli government official publicly praised the name of the drink for fostering a positive stereotype about Jewish people among Chinese customers.
Yeah, the Chinese, see, they are different kind of racists. They're not racist like angry racists. They like racist like, hey.
They're just
They just say it. It's just rude more than.
Take a little bit of this, a little bit of that.
They're just trying to speak English. That's all. They get it, and they're always off a little bit.
So what's in that can, my friend?
What's in that can? Savings.
God damn, he still got it.
Yeah, he still got it.
Son of a bitch.
All right.
Will you just...
Hold on, I got to back up a little bit because Erock told me that me and Sherrod are going, hey man, that CCR is a gospel song.
Yeah.
And then Erock in my ear goes, that can't be a gospel song, it's a prison song. Right, Erock?
But that's still.
But they say
Erock left me there.
Yeah.
He stepped away for one.
Oh, well, that's what I needed him. Fuck him.
But yeah, it can still be prison and gospel.
So,
That's what I'm
Most
thinking.
people find the
Yeah,
Lord
I was
in
just gonna
prison.
say that.
I'm just listening to the song and the
You've been
lyrics,
locked up.
and I'm thinking that's a gospel song that
Yeah.
I would hear at gospel brunch.
Yep, the rhythm and all that, yeah.
Erock was caught in the net and dragged out, but we'll get him back.
Wow.
I hope innocent dolphins didn't die with him.
Erock does look like he'd get cut by a propeller in shallow water.
Wow.
When you
Not
guys-
even here to
He called him a manatee.
When you get mad at this, now I was in a department store before I came here.
Yeah.
So I
What
returned,
department store?
I know why say it.
Okay, Filing's basement.
Why say it? That means he
was
fucking
Kohl's. It
was
was-
doing some shoplifting.
No, it was at,
was boosting.
it was at Kohl's. So I returned something. So to get back, I was supposed to get 25 back.
Wait, what?
Let's just
No. I want to
so
stop.
cold.
I was returning an ugly shirt. Bonnie said it didn't look
I
good on
have
me.
never returned an item in my life.
Huh? Because you don't get as many presents as I do. I'm very well liked.
I've never.
Yeah,
I mean,
yeah,
most
I
of my
never-
life I didn't have money. I just didn't want to deal with that shit.
Yeah, I
I
won't
only
Returning
return
an
broken
item?
stuff. I never
Yeah.
return anything.
Well, no, I like the shirt, and Bonnie goes, it doesn't look good on you. So, I got the lady. It was $24.99. I was getting back. The lady goes, "Do you have a penny?" I go, "No, I didn't have any money." So I figured
He had a pocket full of coins.
No, that's funny. I had all pennies. That's all I carried.
He's like, ching, ching. No.
So She gives me $24.99. I go, really? You couldn't just give me the $25 and worry about the penny? I go, so she goes, there's cameras everywhere. I go, do you really think
cameras everywhere?
I go, so when I got to $24.99, I took the 4 cents and I said, here for the next person that doesn't have a penny. Because we're not allowed to take it, and threw it on the floor.
No, she didn't.
I swear to God.
Is it a black lady?
No, Asian or whatever, some third world. You know what I mean? A black lady wouldn't do that.
I just wanted to get happier.
No, but
of course that drives me nuts.
She threw it on the floor.
What didn't you just say? Give me the 25.
Let's stop dealing with pennies and let's stop dealing with change in general. Just round it off. And I just even if I'm not making out on the deal, just round the shit off.
Yeah. So I just gave her the 4 cents. I go to the next person that comes in. And she threw it on the floor. We can't take it. You can take it.
But why would she throw it on the floor and not just give it back to you?
She was so mad because she knew
How did she know to hate you?
She knew boss would scramble to pick it up.
I gave it to her. Listen,
1, 2.
I gave it to her. Hold on, now I'm getting you canceled to open for me this week. Is this bananas? Yeah, this weekend at bananas. Give me another middle.
How about this? You go to places and you want to tip the person.
Right.
And they go, sir, we can't accept tips.
I just go,
what an asshole of a boss, though.
He's never had it.
So
He's never dealt with that.
Whoa, boss.
I always give them something, and they have some weird, box or something under the register that they quickly sneak into. But what do you mean we can't accept tips? A lot of times it's Starbucks now.
Yeah.
And other places like that.
Yeah, Starbucks. You can.
So where does that come from? Where customers are complaining that they feel the pressure they have to tip?
Well,
no, it's more just the company and the bosses just don't want. They're not making some of that money, so they don't give a fuck about it.
Fuck that, man.
It's just selfish shit.
They're not paying them enough. They make some good money off the tips.
Places,
none
of the workers they're going like this. Tip. Nobody's doing that. Who works there?
Certain places, like I've been in 7-Elevens, they have a tip jar. I go, really? At 7-Eleven?
Oh, really?
Yeah, they have a tip jar.
I don't leave a store with change.
Yeah, I'll leave it right there.
I don't leave a store with change.
I know you're the same person you were last year.
Let's let that sit there for a second.
That's kind of good. It's a deep one. It's more of an alternative joke.
Snap your fingers after you tell it. Do one of these.
I leave all change behind.
You do. So if you went to a store,
although now I'm starting to keep the quarters for my kids because they're all about having change around the house. But before that, no, man. Fuck that.
Yeah, but
then I get pissed off because then I go to the next store and it's like $7.25 and I'm like, fuck.
Oh, just had it.
Right.
That's what happened to me with the pennies. I went and bought a hat and I needed those pennies back.
Oh.
Yep, but you know what? I was just trying to pay it forward to the next person that didn't have a penny.
Well, did you end up getting a 4-penny costing that? It only cost 4 pennies?
No, I needed some change.
Okay.
Hey, Erock's back. So Erock, we brought up what you said to me.
Yeah, I heard.
Well, then they made the jokes.
Wait, what?
You notice I didn't make one joke.
How dare you, Opie? You gonna call out your guest Mike Cannon like that? Wow. What a host.
You said, how could it be a gospel song? Because it's a prison song. But how I hear that song, it feels like a gospel song.
It could be. But, I mean, a lot of those old, if TV and movie teach you anything, a lot of those Chain Gang songs were gospel songs. But the Chain Gang songs were not gospel songs. Like the songs they would sing about their hard times weren't the gospel songs.
No,
they
changed the lyrics.
Something.
No, they changed the lyrics, but the tune and the rhythm and the R&B of it, the rhythm and blues of it is the same.
I think that was a Leadbelly song originally, too, right? Leadbelly doesn't get the credit for a lot of his...
I'll look. Hang on.
I think it might have been CCR Midnight Special.
Even like Ray Charles' early stuff is like so gospel-y. That's why people got angry at him. Black churches was mad at him.
Why?
Because they thought he was a blind devil using the Lord's music to talk about loving.
Oh, shit!
Nah.
He jerked himself off blind and then he's singing their music.
He wasn't jerking off himself. Somebody else's cock.
Yeah, it's a Leadbelly song.
It is a Leadbelly song.
It's popularized by Leadbelly, yeah.
Popularized? I don't know. I think CCR popularized it.
It's labeled as a traditional folk song.
Find the original. Find the original of that. If you have it. If you can really quickly. And then we have a tipping story if we're on this subject.
What's the story?
Don't tip black people.
Whoa. Don't tip black people?
Patron leaves racist note on receipt.
I got it.
Why don't tip black? Because they don't tip?
I don't know. We're going to find out. But I want to hear this really fast.
Listen, I'm not. People like entertainers like us. We know to take care of. Servers and because we're entertainers.
I give them cash, weed.
Here's the deal: old Jews, and black people generally don't tip. And I'm saying old Jews.
Not younger black people. Maybe an old black person, maybe. But I'm not even sure that. I never saw a black person not tip.
Oh, listen, how many comedy clubs do you work that they have to put gratuity on when it's an urban act? It's just, listen, I say old Jews don't tip.
Club, but a lot of clubs do that.
In fairness for this theory, I used to wait tables. And they would call black people Mondays. Yeah. And nobody likes Mondays. Yes. Because apparently they never tipped, but I never had that problem.
I don't think that was the reason they called them Mondays.
Wait a minute. Why?
Why would
that might have been at the bottom of the list.
Why?
I thought they called them Canadians. I thought the code word was Canadian.
There's a bunch of
why? Because N turns before N? Huh? Why would they call them Mondays?
Because no one likes, Mondays.
Listen,
you never heard that dumb joke?
Yes,
before?
I did. It's a song by the Boomtown Rats.
I don't like Mondays, but it wasn't a racist fuck. But they weren't going racist with that. They said I don't like Mondays because of the mass shooting.
Yes, because of the guy that
the mass shooting.
Yes,
no, there was a mass shooting there.
Some guy stuck his head out the window. A girl.
It was a girl, and she basically said she did it because she doesn't like Mondays. And then the Boomtown Rats wrote a whole song about it.
It's a good song.
Let me hear Leadbelly.
This is
the banjo in there.
This is the kind of song where George Clooney's breaking out of prison, running with the fucking, shackles. This is the kind of song they play
on a rickshaw on the train tracks.
Whatever movie that was.
That was
Oh Brother, Where Art Thou?
Did you say George Cooney?
Yeah, I said Cooney.
No, you said
just
Cooney.
To keep with the black
name. You said Cooney.
Did I?
Yes.
Yeah. Oh. And we just talked about other things they call black people, and then you said Cooney. So don't think I forgot that. That's like your brain works.
Once you get in that mode,
it's hard to get yourself out of it.
It started with the Giants on Sunday.
You're not a Giants fan, are you?
No, but I'm a no fan because I don't
thought you were a Giants fan.
No, I'm a no fan because I don't bet, so why be a fan? So
are you betting?
No, I said I don't bet.
What, you had a gambling problem?
Yeah, I used to, yeah.
Dude, did you see?
Still do, nigga. You never used to have a problem.
With an A.
Work the program.
That Darren Rogers thing I sent you yesterday after the show?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, my God.
That was so funny. Peeking through the hole.
Someone on my Instagram sent me that.
I saw that.
What happened?
Opie Radio on Instagram. I didn't post it, though. I should have.
That Odell Beckham Jr. Hole that he put in the wall.
Oh,
in Green Bay.
You haven't seen this yet?
There was one with Derrick Rose in it last night,
too. What was the original one we saw? Was it the
Michael Jordan?
Yeah, the crying Jordan.
But
then I checked my Instagram late last night, and this guy sent me Aaron Rodgers peeking through the hole that hotel.
Let me see it. Do you have it on here?
I'm sure it's all over the internet.
Odell was just looking to create a glory hole.
Well, that's why it's so fucking. Yeah.
I keep a travel one in my car.
Travel glory hole?
A portable glory hole.
That's how he describes Bobby.
A cartoon hole that you could just place on the wall.
Anywhere I could stop and put my ear juice through it.
I love cartoon science.
This guy knows what the ear juice is all about.
Okay, good, yes.
Cartoon science.
Oh, look here.
I'm with you. I'm with you.
There we go.
Let's say hi to Greg in D.C. Greg.
That's funny.
Good morning, boys.
Good morning.
Afternoon, really. I'm just so used to the show being on in the morning.
Yeah.
I'm calling because I don't know if you guys actually know that a Jew's ear is a type of mushroom.
Oh, a mushroom.
A Jew's ear is a kind of
I lived in China for a year, and it's on the menus all over the place. It says Jew's ears. We laughed our asses off the first time we saw it, but yeah.
Is it shaped like what they describe it as looking like a Jew's ear?
And their arms are lampshades.
It's like how Brazilian nuts are called the N-word toes.
Nigger toes.
Wow.
Nigger toes.
Yeah, but that's racial.
Because they're black.
Mike Cannon has a lot of facts on black people.
Yeah, I know. Holy, where were you waiting?
I've been waiting for this episode.
Where are you waiting tables at a Klan meeting?
Might as well be. Rockland, New York.
No, Rich, I wait tables at full comedy clubs, so I've never seen you.
We were talking about
you got me.
Oh, that was pretty good.
You got me.
The Jew's ear is a mushroom. They just got to stop trying to,
and that's what
speak English. I'm going to say it again.
Isn't it hallucinogenic?
Oh, it does look like an ear, though.
Yeah, it looks like an ear.
And because it's sizable, I suppose that's why it's Jewish?
I don't know. I don't know.
Now, is it not?
The Chinese didn't name it. I don't know who did. Probably the Germans.
Now, it's just a regular mushroom. It's not like an hallucinogen?
No.
All right.
No, if it's in it, I don't think so.
It's China, baby. You don't know what they're doing over there.
Baby.
That FDA over there.
That's true.
Shit. They don't even have all 3 letters.
Oh, let's do the tipping story. So you got this don't tip black people that was left behind. This is a pretty good news story. Okay. Check this out.
At a restaurant in Ashburn, Virginia, had a disturbing experience, to say the least, during her shift over the weekend.
This is 2017.
Yeah.
Instead of a tip, she got a racist note.
Good.
Box size Bob Barnard has the story.
Oh, it's 2017.
It may be tough getting work done today.
Oh, boy.
Hi, what?
No. Did you see the bottom scroll?
I saw the news story this morning.
Yeah.
No, come on. Come on, Sherrod.
You give that sister her tips. You give that lady her tips.
So people are coming in and tipping her because they saw the news story.
And look at this lady. It's like a nice, sweet lady. It's like, at least be a teenager who'd be like this. Yeah, fuck this bitch. But no.
I was hoping to see a teenager with an attitude, but it's an older lady. Look, her pants, her ass is eating.
She got
her
old
pants.
lady butt. Right. She got hungry butt. Look at her ass crack is starving.
I thought they were going to start wrestling.
All right, let's continue with the news story.
The ticker in the beginning, it started out with the word coons.
No.
I swear to God. Yeah, right in the beginning. Look at it.
Wow, another observation from Mike Henley.
I'm just picking it up.
I'm a big fan of his.
I see it.
Virginia had a disturbing experience, to say the least, during her shift over the weekend.
This is 2017.
Yeah.
Instead of a tip,
Coon makes the car buying.
Coons makes the car buying experience.
Coons is one of the biggest.
Wait, pause.
Lord have mercy.
Awesome. Coons is one of the biggest. Oh, what happened?
Probably car dealerships is
one of the biggest dealers in the...
Is anybody a fact checker on these?
Bad timing.
God, that is horrible.
Bad timing. Just awful.
I like buying...
So I guess there's a car dealership named Coons, right?
I like buying...
It is. You know Coons, Toyota, and shit like that?
I've never heard of it.
Because I went to school in Maryland, so it's like Maryland and Virginia.
I buy my cars at Mugnon's. Fucking unbelievable.
Oh, man.
You can't have Coons as your crawl as you're doing this story.
Who's running the crawl thing at the bottom? The guy from Yahoo Finance? There you go.
Bravo. That was a callback from a lot of fun last week. All right, push play.
What? Thank you. I saw the news story this morning.
Fucking pandering white bitch.
Thank you.
Kelly Carter keeps getting greeted by loyal customers coming into Anita's restaurant in Ashburn just to wish her well.
It's Virginia, man. It's
I just wanted to stop in, just to give you a hug after seeing it on the news.
Go
on
ahead.
Saturday, Carter says she served breakfast to a young couple here at this family-owned New Mexico-style cafe restaurant.
I'm hungry.
And for her great service, she got stiffed because of her race.
Great service.
Don't tip black people. Yeah, like, what? What? Shocked. Very, very, very shocked.
Why? Because they didn't say African American?
Ooh, right.
All right now, boss. I'm going to step on your new sneakers.
Put it politely.
Kelly took a photo of the bill and shared it with her boss. Tom Tejas founded this chain of 8 Northern Virginia restaurants with his mother, Anita, more than 40 years ago.
Fascinating.
I'm appalled. It's so disheartening, and my heart goes out to Kelly and her family and her friends. Never happened.
We'll give her a raise.
Never happened in over 40 years.
One of Kelly's longtime customers also took a photo of the bill, sharing it on social media. That and our coverage of the story on our morning news today prompted Kevin Cox and Eric Amir to visit the restaurant, not for a meal, just to offer their good wishes.
Take their negativity and you make it positive.
Yeah. There's too many good people we can focus on good things in this world.
Yep.
I'm in total shock. Kelly is such a class act. She's amazing customer service.
What do you make of what that?
Well, I was
all right. Enough.
This isn't even a fucking story. If you ask me.
Actually, I had laser focus there. I don't know, man.
What
story?
I don't know.
What do you think?
Did she make it up?
Oh, make up the whole thing?
That's why I'm still watching this thing.
No.
It seems a little too weird. And like the owner said, it never happened before. And
shut up, owner.
I don't know.
Owner was only there when Aaron's crew was there.
Get a handwriting analyst.
Everyone's trying to get their Facebook page some action.
I wrote
this lady, hungry butt black lady who works at the church.
I know it's a boring story, but I'm sitting here like I'm trying to. What do you think?
Well, I think because I wrote the same thing. I haven't sold out in weeks. A show, and now people are coming in droves and hugging me, going, "We're here for you."
We're not coming to the show, but we want to.
She seems too nice.
Yeah,
she seems too nice that you're suspicious. Come on, Mike.
It plays like a face-to-face Kickstarter. You know what I mean? Like she just started this. Like maybe rustle up some.
You guys are too trusting.
Christmas was too trusting.
False flag.
Too trusting.
I mean, there is people that would do that.
Yeah, but when we all were surprised that she looked like such a nice lady with her ass eating her pants, that's, I don't know, a red flag popped up. If it was some, sassy lady.
No, but a race doesn't see sass, it sees race.
Can you push play on this a little more? I know it's a boring story.
It did look like female handwriting on the receipt, too.
It could have been the chick who was with the dude. It was a young couple.
Right. All right, let's push play on this.
2016. It was disappointing in that it seems to have created an atmosphere where people can feel like they can behave this way, and it's really not.
People behaved this way before that year.
Feelings on Trump. I just think that he's made it okay for certain people.
Oh, they're bringing Trump into the story.
Well, now that's the media. Now that's the media swing. You think the waitress was like, and then they'll get on Trump if I write that? No.
I'm going on record. I am suspicious, and I know Mike Cannon is.
You're wrong, though. I believe the lady.
Something doesn't make sense, and now they got the NAACP guy involved.
Well, it's a small town in Virginia. He works there, too, at the restaurant.
Trump, what the fuck does this have to do with Trump?
He's the cook. Because Trump tweeted that she's an overrated waitress.
Did you say overweighted? Overrated. Did you say that?
No, it's an overrated.
That's what I heard in my head.
He said over Cooney.
No, I said overrated.
Oh,
I should have said overrated.
Oh, God, that would have been hilarious.
I believe that. I believe that somebody wrote that, and they wrote. That's the thing. That good service, but I don't tip black people. That's.
I'm suspicious.
But you know what? If you take the positive out of it, they did at least say good service.
Well, that's why I think it's her, because she gave she had the chance that she complimented herself while also tearing it down.
She was like, great eyeshadow. No tip, Blackie.
Mike has something there, because she was paranoid, like, well, if I bring this to my boss, because I have to bring it to him eventually, because I'm going to put this on my Facebook page, I'm going to get a lot of attention. I got to make sure that the service was good, because he might ask me, well, what'd you do wrong? That they would actually say something like this. I know it's racist and all that shit.
You think this hungry butt Virginia lady is thinking all that conspiracy theory shit?
Yes.
How many episodes of Scandal did she have to watch?
Just go on your Facebook page. Kids, people whore out their own kids just to try to get likes on their page.
I remember I put my kid on a cardboard dresser that fell on her, right? And you know how many views I got from that?
You can be seen in a video pushing the dresser.
Well, look, we got 30 seconds. I know we're going to tap out, but we're on to something.
Let's do it.
All right, let's go to the NAACP guy.
I don't think it's his fault.
Philip Thompson is president of the local chapter of the NAACP here in Loudoun County.
Our job is to make sure that it doesn't become systematic.
Undeterred, Kelly says she would have no problem with those offending customers coming back to the restaurant.
With no bitterness.
Oh, they got pre-made drinks in a jar.
Not to mention, it looked like it was an old antifreeze bottle.
What was that?
They just soaped it out.
What a horrendous place.
What the fuck?
What a horrendous
Holy
place.
fucking backwoods.
It's the first shake since the antifreeze is gone, so it's got an extra kick to it.
And she would welcome them. She would welcome them back.
Yes, because she's taking a high road. What Michelle Obama say? They go low, we go high. There you go.
Because they didn't exist. Crisis actors, false flag.
Yeah, because everybody likes a sequel, no tip fucking receipt.
Look, in the end, I would like to think that, I don't like to think that it happened to her, but I would like to think this is legit.
Right.
But I don't know, man.
But you're skeptical.
Mike's with me. I know he is. I know he is.
Yep.
Come on, Voss.
Mike just want to come back.
Are you suspicious?
Here's my summary of the whole thing.
Yeah.
I don't give a fuck. It's
Come
not
on,
a news story. It's not a story to me.
I give a fuck.
Because this kind of shit happens all the time. There's racism amongst blacks amongst whites. People don't like each other. That's the fucking... if you got to make a story out of it, it's a slow fucking news day.
It's Loudoun County, Virginia. It's always a slow news day. This led the news.
Well, then you go on something national, something that makes fucking, that can, whatever. Listen, this is free advertisement for the fucking restaurant. He probably gave a kickback to the fucking, I don't fucking know.
Now he's on our side. That's true. It's a free ad.
It has 10 last couple seconds of the news story. Go.
Don't make it right. Maybe he needs a hug.
A sign of the times, perhaps.
No, it's not a sign of the times.
A tale of hope and forgiveness. Yeah. In Ashburn, Virginia, Bob Barnard, Fox 5.
She seems like a sweet lady.
Oh, she's a perfect
She's a very sweet lady.
Even though her wig looks like a crooked beret.
That wasn't a wig on her head.
That was
you don't know black hair, Mike Cannon. It might have been a piece.
Let me go to James in Virginia. James, go ahead.
Hey, Opie.
Hey, buddy.
I'm fucking side with you, man. I work out here in Ashburn, and we're working out here for years. And let me tell you, there's a lot of money out in this area. Loudoun County's got a lot of politicians living in it, too. Call me Mr. Conspiracy, but as soon as they mentioned Trump, I was all in with you, brother.
Hey, Mr. Conspiracy.
As soon as I heard your accent, I knew you was on Opie's side.
I mean, and it doesn't help that they're pouring margaritas out of a milk fucking bottle.
That was like antifreeze bottle.
What the hell was that?
Restaurants, but...
I'm suspicious.
The steak comes in a can.
The owner looks like a fucking boxing promoter.
You know Cesar Rodriguez? He was a champ in the 80s.
There's too many politically correct people out here. I don't buy it for a fucking minute. This is some bullshit.
I think I don't know. I would like to.
I want to believe in the good of people.
I want to believe in her that this happened to her, but I'm feeling like she might have needed a few hugs and a little attention.
Well, it's not about hugs or attention. It's about money.
Thank you, buddy. Let me go to Mike in Florida. Mikey, because why would it say good service?
Okay,
that is fucked. Yeah, hi, Mike. Sorry.
To kick her in the ass, too, though.
Yeah?
Yeah, we're on, buddy.
Shit, I can't hear you.
You can hear me?
Can you hear us? Turn down your radio.
I think so.
Turn your radio up.
Oh, that's why. Bro, turn your radio down. We got a little delay. If you call the show, there's a little delay.
But it also looks like perfectly stained. You ever see in a movie when they try to get those like old school medieval scrolls to look back then?
So you think she's back there weathering it?
She's sitting there fucking, she singed the side.
She had
that carbon fiber.
She had ideas written in don't. Yeah. That's how a fat black chick writes a
I know. It's bubbly letters.
Mike in Florida has a good point that he wants to make, but obviously he's listening to the radio instead of...
there we go.
All right, Mike, come on, let's go.
Yes.
All right, but once you think of it was really racist, they would put, I don't tip niggers instead of black people.
Why would you say that on the air?
No, because it's part of the story. Stop trying to attack somebody for using it the right way. I appreciate that, brother.
Sherrod, small.
We grown people, we can use words.
Me and Carl weren't brave enough to sing...
yeah, you pussies.
We weren't brave enough to sing...
you should have sung it.
Navy.
You should have sung it. It's in the moment. It's what Dr. King wanted.
Sing Sly song. Don't call me white.
Thank you, Mike.
But Mike's right. I see it. Yeah, why won't you go all the way in and say niggers instead of black people?
And why great service? Don't tip black people.
Yeah,
the great service is suspicious.
Yep.
She's paranoid about losing her job if she takes this to her boss.
I don't know.
Because then the boss is thinking, well, you must be a horrible waitress.
Right.
Why else would they be writing this type of thing?
Wouldn't a black lady spell service S-E-R-V-I-S?
That's strong. That's strong right there. All right, a lot of people coming to my side on this one.
Surprise, surprise.
Oh, this guy is Chuck's neighbor down in North Carolina.
Oh, here we go. Let's hear it.
All right, we got to hear this. James in North Carolina, go ahead.
Yeah, good afternoon, y'all. I'm on side with you, Opie, on this because you said it sounds a little conspiratorial.
Yeah.
Virginia's got a little bit more conspiracies that come out of it than people realize.
Okay.
I don't know if you remember back when they had that TV reporter get shot on live television.
Oh, yes.
You mean the fake shooting of the TV reporter.
Set up. and I'll tell you why. There is videotape from the the shooter's point of view. If y'all have seen that?
No.
Wait, yes. you think that's a conspiracy?
Oh, yeah, he had a camera. That's right.
Oh, yeah, this is a mainstream conspiracy amongst conspiracy theorists.
Now, wait, what are you saying we need to look for, though? What do we need to look for in the video?
Right.
Go ahead,
that she keeps moving after she got shot.
No, not just that. When he goes to shoot, he puts the gun up, then he pulls it back, puts it up again. Now, if you look and you slow it down, you'll see her turn to him, look at him, and smile, and then turn back to the lady she's interviewing, and then boom, 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 he shoots, and she turns and runs, and now the shot hits her.
I don't know. That lady got murdered on live TV. There's no doubt in my mind, sir.
So what are you saying? She's not dead?
Where is she then if she's not dead? And she was in on this.
You know what? They said that girl and that guy worked as a team, and they were going to transfer to a TV studio down in Charlotte. And I don't know if they did or not, but I did take a look at some of the aerial photos of the scene when the police and the ambulance and everybody got there. They covered up the bodies with blue tarp, but there was no blood anywhere. No blood on the ground, nothing.
No offense, James.
Shut up.
Yeah.
What?
He said look it up.
All right, we'll look it up.
I've seen it, yeah. It's the same as any other conspiracy that it's no blood, the scene looks quirky, it's all these different angles. You could poke a hole in anything.
And they did it because they want to be at another TV station? I don't think any other TV station would hire them.
Yeah, wouldn't somebody follow them and say, hey, why did you fake your...
But this guy is the restaurant owner's neighbor?
Sherrod?
Yes.
No, this is Chuck's neighbor.
Yes.
Sherrod, the girl reporter, her father worked with Obama, and he came out calling for gun control. He's going to do everything to get Obama to pass gun control.
How'd that work out? That's the conspiracy. Everybody says gun grab, all this shit, but no legislation has ever been brought up in front of Congress. So it's like all of these things, Sandy Hook apparently fake, like, people say that is a gun grab, but nothing ever happens because the NRA is the real conspiracy. Them pumping money into our government and influencing everybody regardless of all these violent attacks.
You can now look it up. Obama's leaving office, and man, there's a lot more guns in America than when he started.
Okay.
It is my house.
You got one?
One more thing.
Do I?
Why don't you get some? You got some?
I had one since college.
Really?
Yes.
You're lucky.
All right, James. Thank you, buddy.
Okay. Yeah, so one more thing.
Yeah.
In reference to the guy that mentioned, I don't know who that was, that mentioned Sandy Hook. Here's a question for you on Sandy Hook. If it wasn't a setup, why did they bulldoze and destroy the school?
Yeah, fancy pants Mike Cannon.
Oh, I wasn't paying attention.
Why did they bulldoze the school in Sandy Hook if it wasn't a conspiracy?
To be perfectly honest, I've spent 160 hours talking about this bullshit, and if somebody brings it up again, I may actually false flag kill myself.
So how about the Sandy Hook?
Wait, why wouldn't they bulldoze the school? Who the fuck would want to send their kids there after what happened?
Of course, they opened up a brand new school because that one is obviously littered with the ghosts of children with unfinished business. So why would anybody want to walk in the halls?
That was the Stones album, wasn't it? Littered with the ghosts of children.
You know what? You wanted that to be a conspiracy. You really
that was the album
wanted
they did
that
after
to be.
Sticky Fingers.
Oh, he doesn't know.
All right, James.
Well, check out that.
All right, James.
Thanks, James.
You gave us some homework. I appreciate that. Thank you, sir. I just can't do the conspiracy thing. I'm sorry.
What's going on?
I know there's a lot of people out there that love that conspiracy shit.
I'm done.
Whether you believe it or you just want to discuss it, I can't do it.
Yeah, it's exhausting.
Now, Mike Cannon used to do a podcast where it was all about conspiracy.
You know Dave. Dave was on the show, and it just ran its course. After a while, the conversation's going fucking circles, and you're just talking about the flat earth nonstop. So instead, me and my other co-host, who's, oddly enough into like Reiki and all that spiritual healing shit, we have our own show now, and it's much less stressful to record because
I believe it.
What are you talking about, a podcast? Or
Yeah.
They have Flat Earth Dave.
Yeah, Mike and Tim visit Earth.
How do you start a podcast? Like, how do you get one of those going? I want to do.
Don't you have one?
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh my God. All right, let's get back on track.
You know why I like
Chuck's
him?
Neighbor.
You know why I like him? Because he knows a headliner when he sees it. He ordered the exact same food I got because he's saying if that makes Rich Voss funny, it'll make me funny.
What do you guys? What did you guys order? Anything good?
Turkey
I got a
and
chicken
Swiss.
palm.
I got turkey and Swiss on whole wheat.
Yeah, I'm trying to eat a little better. I just greenlit like food and booze all fucking holiday.
What, you want to live forever, motherfucker?
Do you know who he kind of looks like? Fucking Eddie F.
And they got a little Eddie in
you got a little Eddie in you.
Yeah.
Sure. Hey, I'm going to bring up the hotel key thing again.
What is it?
No?
I don't care. It's a fucking...
Oh, this son of a bitch getting free
told you
fucking
about
gym.
it, right?
Gym. Yeah.
Oh, God.
America needs to know.
Like I told Voss in the break room before the show, I'm like, I want to kill you about it on the radio show, but then I'm like, it's kind of brilliant.
It's kind of, yeah.
It's kind of fucking brilliant.
He's a thrifty motherfucker.
I think it was last week Voss was in, and, you know, after the show, I said, I wasn't feeling that great last week. I'm like, man, if I wasn't feeling so shitty, we should go do dinner, right? And Voss goes, that's all right. I'm going to go work out. I'm going back to the hotel and working out. I'm like, oh, you got a room tonight, did you? He goes, no. I just saved the hotel keys from hotels in New York City, and I go and use their gyms. Look at how many hotel keys he's got on him.
Look at this sneaky bastard.
That is brilliant.
What part of town I'm in?
Don't name the hotels.
No.
All right.
Depends what part of
That's
town
where I'll
I'm in.
save you.
He got it's like when you find fucking Jason Bourne's suitcase and there's a whole bunch of passports in it.
Because any part of town...
How many is that? That's well over 10.
There's right here, but in my other wall, I got some.
Shit.
2, 4, 5. But
how many you got total today?
Okay, 5. I got 2 in my other wall. 5.
And are they for other
6,
states?
7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Yeah, there's some for Boston too.
Shit.
So why
One
the
in
fuck
Boston.
would you save the Boston hotel key? I mean, in your wallet today.
Well, because
why wouldn't you just have that in your drawer?
That Boston, I did throw a lot in my drawer because I always get hotels.
Did they not change the swipe on them?
No, you don't need to swipe to get past past the SS.
Right.
Then once you get past, you know, you can at least sit in the lobby and chill if you have to, and do work. Or a lot of hotels, you go up to the gym. If it doesn't need a key, you walk in, and if it does need a key, there's usually somebody in there, and you just knock and go, "Hey, man, my wife has my key," and they let me in.
This motherfucker.
It's kind of smart.
It's a black belt when it comes to Judaism.
It's kind of smart. What if you have a key that's not working? Do you like go, hey man, can you let me in? Look, I got my key, but for some reason
Yeah,
it's
if
not
someone's
working.
there, they're not. If they're working out, they're not going to question you. What the fuck do they care?
Yeah.
You know, and if somebody came up to me from the hotel and go, "What are you doing here?" I go, "I'm working. Do you have a room here?"
Right.
Like a lot of times, I'll go up to somebody in the lobby. I'll go, "Is your last name like Lawrence?" And they'll go, "No, it's Tompkins or something."
And then you use that.
They'll go, "You have a room here?" I go, "Yeah, under Tompkins."
They should be like, he was just arrested for rape.
That is, I'm so impressive at the death.
They're gonna lock him up. At some point, you gotta get locked up, though, right?
What?
It's kind of smart.
For working out?
It's kind of smart.
I know, for stealing, motherfucker.
What am I stealing?
Boss is like the modern day Catch Me If You Can.
What? Let's say hi to, here he is, Chuck. Chuck's pissed off now from North Carolina. His neighbor just called in. John.
Hey, man.
Yeah,
Okay.
Chuck.
Who is that guy that said he's my fucking neighbor? I live up in the goddamn boonies. Closest neighbor to me is about 4 miles.
Oh, you don't have neighbors down there.
No, he lives in a bunker 200 yards away from your house.
Anybody, even if they live 5 miles from you and they're the next house, they're still your neighbor.
Yeah.
That was
Well,
sweet.
I don't know nobody named John or James, whatever.
He didn't say he was friends of yours. He said he was your neighbor.
Yeah. Hey, Chuck, were you listening to that? Were you listening to that last story? And what are your thoughts on it?
I kind of like what his name said there. If you're going to say something, just go ahead and say the N-word. Goddamn, don't fuck around with it.
And why say
I've had a lot of good service from black people, especially in fucking soul food restaurants.
Yeah.
And you go in there and fucking throw a big fucking tip down, they'll feed the shit out of it.
And look, if you're racist... Yeah, go ahead, Chuck.
We went to this place one time down in South Carolina, and there's about 10 of us went. They had a damn catfish place. And there's about, I told that waitress, I said, here's $100 bill. I said, if you keep everybody's glass of tea filled and everybody taken care of, you can have this 100 plus what everybody else gives you. Like, God damn, she was all over it, man. She was a big old fat black girl, man. She called you honey, baby, sugar,
right,
dumpling. Goddamn, she called you everything.
How was the catfish?
Oh, good as hell. I had catfish and grits.
Oh, my God.
Damn. I fucking love grits,
almighty.
Let me,
I love fucking grits.
You make a good point. Anthony taught me that. You got to tip big up front, and then you're good for the night, man.
Yeah, that's true.
Exactly
that shit
right.
goes a long way.
That's true. That's how I do with prostitutes. I always give the tip up front.
Up front.
And be like, it's more if you do more. And stop eyeballing me. We're not equals.
I was going to tell you,
what, Chuck?
I met some people that are liking your show last night at the ball game. Having some drinks for the ball game come on, and we were talking about your afternoon show. They're liking it.
Thanks, man. I appreciate that, Chuck.
This show is fucking so much fun because you know what? There's no pressure and it's just comics talking.
Wait a minute.
Well, two of us.
Hey, Opie, can you imagine Boss doing a goddamn layup? Do you see that?
Who?
Boss doing a layup.
Oh, yeah.
He can't do no fucking layup.
Listen to me.
He can barely lay down.
I will spot you 15 points
Listen to me,
in a one-on-one.
Listen to me.
15.
I would love.
And we're going to 21, and you can shoot 3-pointers.
Listen to me, tree salesman. Okay, doesn't he sell trees?
He used to sell Christmas trees.
Yes,
he made
I know.
a shitload to sell in that business.
Good for him.
Nice.
Hey, what part of North Carolina are you from?
He's near the gay part.
I live about 30 miles north of Asheville. We're all in bags and lesbians.
Oh, my God.
Now,
I think that's the town's motto.
Who do you...
Oh, yeah. We're out the ass.
But wait, is this guy like a racist, anti-Semitic, anti-gay guy, or is he just Southern?
Chuck's bad. I'm not going to lie to you. Chuck's bad.
He's just misinformed on some stuff. Chuck seems like a good dude.
And I feel like I got to say this every time. I love him on this radio show, but I definitely don't agree with most of the shit he says.
He's like a family member.
But I've also noticed that Chuck he's trying to have a bit of an open mind about things.
Yes.
He's trying.
He's empathetic.
Chuck,
times are changing. You got to kind of go with the flow, but I just hate to have shit forced down my fucking throat. These motherfuckers, like, when we went to Florida to the ball game the other day, I was in a fucking grocery store. These two motherfuckers was holding hands and kissing each other on the cheek and shit. I thought, goddamn, man. I said, won't y'all go out to the fucking car?
Maybe they just
goddamn groceries.
Maybe they just won the championship.
Right.
I'm like piecing together every third word.
Hey,
Chuck sounds like a Jeff Foxworthy joke come to life.
I want to challenge you on that, Chuck. So you see that, right? But how do you feel when it's a really old, disgusting, not old, just a disgusting couple doing the exact same thing? Does that bother you?
Oh, you're talking about fucking big old sweat hog and a nasty old guy? Yeah, that kind of fucks with me too, but
all right.
I stand that more than I can two fucking dick suckers in the meat section.
Well, where would the dick suckers be in the meat section, Chuck? You can't have it all.
they were standing there, whole arm in arm, and
holy shit.
But they were kissing and all that shit.
Oh, goddamn.
I told them, I said, goddamn, get out of here.
You know what?
Sounds like Chuck's a little jealous.
Chuck,
a little jealous.
Chuck, two questions.
He wants a T-bone.
Chuck, is it gayer to blow a guy or kiss a guy? What do you think?
They both the fucking same.
Okay, you're on
I don't get it. I just don't like that homosexual shit. And here's what I don't understand.
Okay.
Why don't you never see goddamn two good-looking lesbians together?
Oh,
you gotta come to the city. Come to New York, brother.
Yes, because you're in fucking Grit City.
Yeah, you're in Slam Pig, Virginia.
Listen, you do. I mean, the only thing I have against gayness is when I wake up the next morning, how guilty I feel. Here's the question: You're on a raft. A Jew, a black guy, and a gay guy. Who survives? With you?
A Jew, a black guy, and who else?
And a gay guy.
Who do you keep on the raft?
Oh, the gay guy's going out first.
Oh, my God.
But that raft might be for a while out there.
The joke's on you, Chuck. It's one guy. He's all three things. Now you're alone.
It's Amari Stoudemire.
I just don't. If you're going to do that shit, won't you do it at home? You know? That's just fucking mad.
Where do you go that people are blowing each other in public?
Yeah, he's saying
I feel like you just have a vivid imagination.
I'll tell you where.
You just gotta keep it moving. You just gotta keep it moving, Chuck. Don't get caught up in it.
Yeah, you just stop staring. If you see some shit going on to your left, you just move to your right.
Turn to your right.
Turn to your right. Move on.
I was trying to get some ground beef, and they was in my fucking way.
They are the ground beef.
The world needs a little more love, Chuck. Let them do that love shit.
Yes.
They're not hurting you in the end.
Live and let live.
Live and let live.
Yeah.
Y'all are raised up there different than I am. It's
No, we
completely
weren't.
different world.
Probably we were.
I get it.
I would assume our
I was
childhood
raised
had
in Dothan, Alabama.
You got to have a bit of an open mind if you live in the New York City area, don't you think?
I'm from Dothan, Alabama.
He's a Bama, this home bitch.
I was the only Jew. We snuck out, and we got out at night, and we made it up north. Okay, how about this? Are you married?
Yeah, I'm married.
Okay, say when you were
seem
younger.
too happy about it. But yeah,
Marriage
married.
is for fags.
Say when you were younger, would you have done a threesome, your wife, and another gal?
Okay.
Back in the day?
Not my wife. Now, when I was in college, we used to all pile up. I'd throw a damn...
What college could you have possibly gone to?
He went to Trump University, you know that.
When you were in college? You mean when you were fucking...
Yeah, I went to college.
Okay.
Chuck is a very smart guy.
He's a smart guy.
He's ignorant, but he's smart.
Yes, I give him that.
Sorry about calling you ignorant there, pal.
But I think
I can balance my fucking checking account and my fucking bank business.
Yeah.
Yes, there's an
You're
app
bragging
for
this
that.
to a Jewish dude, by the way. I'm just going to... Voss could do that when he was 3 years old.
For other people.
Oh,
He was a CPA.
Boss can't palm a golf ball.
What's that?
You can't palm a golf ball.
Listen, enough with the hacky old stuff from the past.
So he's talking about
I didn't
small
try to
hands?
buy a Rolls Royce small hand. Listen, let me tell you something. They call me Little Earl Monroe. Okay, that's what they call me. All right?
Take the bet.
I thought it was Pistol Pete Maravich a minute ago.
No, I'm in Baltimore right now.
Okay.
In which he should have went in the Hall of Fame as a bullet, not a
They
Nick.
call you
You might be right.
call you Pearl Necklace. What they call you?
Uh-oh, see? There you go, a gay reference.
Yeah, don't use their stuff if you don't like them.
Yeah. There he goes.
Earl the Pearl was ridiculous.
Black Jesus.
I know. But how
Ridiculous.
Hey, man, that motherfucker could play like hell. Earl the Pearl and that Frazier cocksucker, man, them motherfuckers could play.
I gave Opie an
Frazier's
Earl the
restaurant
Pearl.
is pretty good, too.
I gave Opie an Earl the Pearl signed 8x10, and that fucker, he probably has it nowhere to be found.
I'm sure he has it.
No, he doesn't. I gave it to him for Christmas. I gave Anthony like a signed baseball with you. Earl the Pearl, a basketball.
Where'd you get it from?
From Earl.
I'm sure I have it. I'm sure I have it somewhere.
Oh, shit.
I want it back. Earl the Pearl signed fucking 8x10.
Hell yeah.
And he signed it. It wasn't a copy.
Did you see him sign it?
Yes, I was at the signing.
You probably should have told me that at the time.
So let me get this straight. Opie didn't put a picture of a black person on the wall of his house.
It doesn't. You don't put it. You put that in a photo album.
No, you put it on the wall, brother.
Opie's house is the pizza place from Do the Right Thing.
Why didn't no brothers on the wall? Put some extra mozzarella on it.
How many years did Earl the Pearl play the Bullets, and then how many years with the Knicks?
I mean, now
He was better on the Bullets.
We're
though,
going
even though
back.
he's-
I want to say he split his career more or less.
4 years on the Bullets.
4 and no, I'm way wrong. And 8 or 9 on the Knicks.
Yeah.
Wow.
Oh.
He was the truth, though.
Yeah.
That's why Jesus Shuttlesworth named after him.
Really?
Yeah, because they called him
right.
Jesus, then they called him Black Jesus.
Yeah.
Earl the Pearl
All right,
is
guys,
ridiculous.
I gotta check in this restaurant here. I'm late.
All right, leave a tip.
All right, yeah.
Leave a tip.
Leave a tip and hug a man.
Make sure you have your
Been to
Sharpie.
Charleston? You been to Charleston?
Yes, I love
My
Charleston.
daughter went to college there for a
They got
semester.
good damn food. They got really good food in Charleston.
Have you
Yeah,
ever
they
been
do.
up to?
Yes, they do.
Have you been to North Carolina to Bee's Barbecue up in by East Carolina University?
No, but I've been to East Carolina.
Bee's Barbecue. Never been to Bee's?
Best barbecues in Lexington, North Carolina. That's where the championship shit is.
Oh yeah, Bee's. Hey, did they play the championship football game last night?
Yeah, Alabama
Yes,
lost
they
at the
did.
fucking
Yeah,
last second.
Great game.
Yeah, it was amazing.
Clemson
Where I
fucking.
was.
Right down to the wire.
Was it Watkins?
They got terrible fucking traffic down there. We like to never got out of that motherfucker last night.
What the fuck is this?
What's the Klan do? Oh, that's just the
that's
protesters. The Attorney General.
It did look like it took everything for Sessions not to point his right arm forward.
You think he was itching a little bit?
Yeah, a
Like
little
All right, Chuck, we'll let you go. Thank you, buddy.
All right, man. Take care of Voss. He's out of control.
Quickly, Tim in Florida. We got to go to a break, but you got one last point on that waitress story.
It's just quick. We flew by.
Listen, you need to Google the richest counties in the United States, and you'll find that Loudoun County is the richest county in the United States. Wow. It's a suburb of D.C., and it voted like 99.99 for Hillary. I believe it's a conspiracy.
Do you always talk in echoes?
I'm sorry. I'm apologizing. I'm on a speakerphone because I can't hear. I'm deaf.
What'd you say, Spider?
Shut up, Nick. So it's the richest county, one of the richest counties in America. I want to Google it.
I'm telling you. Come to my side.
But what does that got to do?
Story is very suspicious.
There could be racist in there. What does that got to do with it?
Because the story's bigger if this racist thing is happening in a town that's rich white people.
And they drag the Trump angle in there.
And they drag the Trump thing in there.
And they're Democrats. It's around D.C. The whole place is full of Democrats. Literally. I mean, millions of them.
Is this Fairfax County?
No, it's near, it borders with Fairfax County. Loudoun County has the richer people in it.
Yeah,
Fairfax?
That's rich people down there.
Yeah, there's some
I went
money
to college
down
in Maryland.
Is that where Joe Rogan lives? It's bad. Don't laugh that hard.
That was good.
It was just okay.
Every time you say Joe Rogan, I see him blowing weed smoke in your face.
Yeah.
Nice. What can I get an Opie Radio shirt like that?
That's what
I'll bring some in.
That's awesome.
About that story really fast. No. If you're truly racist too, you're not going to say good service. Because you're going to be blind to all that shit.
Yeah, but
could be.
Dude,
all that extra dig.
It's just a weird thing to give a compliment. Like, besides your impeccable service as a waitress.
You smell amazing. No tip, Nick.
You still believe it happened to that lady just like they reported it?
I think it happened to the lady, but I think the coverage was slanted on how they wanted to see it. They threw the Trump thing in there. It had nothing to do with Trump, but people were leaving racist shit on the radio.
I totally believe the news would do that, obviously.
Here's
they added the Trump angle.
As a profiler, here's what could happen, because she seems like a nice person that doesn't have like a criminal bone in her body or a conspiracy.
She's lovely.
Maybe she was put up to it by somebody. You know what I mean?
All right, you're starting to come around a little bit.
Maybe she didn't do it. Maybe
the
she
owner,
said,
White Don King.
They used her.
Maybe the owner said, you know what? Business is slow. We need some fucking anything. I'm not saying he did this. I'm just saying maybe this could happen from any different angle. Maybe a news story.
Here's the good news. I know the lady. We go to the same church. I'm going to call her during the break.
Right.
Yes.
And I'll see what she says.
Yeah, but you don't want to waste your minutes on her. Tim, thanks for the phone call.
I have to use a speakerphone. I apologize.
No, it's okay. Call anytime.
He sounds like he's talking through Voltron's face.
All right, Lewis, you got an angle on this. The story that won't go away. It was a throwaway.
It's a good story.
It was a throwaway. I'm not going to lie to you.
All right, real quick. Look at the screen right here.
Come on, let's do
We're
this.
looking at the receipt.
Come on.
There are two. I feel like there are two different pens being used.
Oh.
If you look at the top, see how tiny? That's like a felt tip. And there at the bottom is ballpoint.
Oh.
Now you're talking.
Now, when the black man talks, I listen. Lewis, you have an excellent point, brother.
So she should really be looking at the people around her.
How can you tell that's two different pens?
Well, the bottom does look like a classic Bic, and then the signature does look like a rollerball. Yeah.
See? Wait, zoom this shit out.
Yeah. Yeah, it looks a little darker now.
Different.
Oh.
It's looking different, man.
So that has to be somebody she's working with.
Oh.
Could be a busboy, could be another waiter, waitress. I think somebody took that and wrote.
That might not even be the actual receipt. It could be the throwaway merchant copy.
Could have been her.
Yeah.
Yeah, why is it?
And I don't think that lady was black anyway. We go back to it. It's Meryl Streep. Meryl Streep on the blackface. Meryl.
I don't even think there's a restaurant there.
Let me throw something else in there.
Uh-oh.
The signature. Totally unrecognizable.
But you would do that, though, right?
Not that.
Okay.
You would not.
Fair enough. Fucking fair enough. Because it's going to be really hard for the news to find this person if that's what they got to go with.
Well, they have the credit card number on the receipt.
Did they pay cash?
Should they go cash or credit?
You don't sign if you're paying cash like that.
Right. Oh. We can track the real person.
You don't write a tip down on a receipt. You leave it on the table.
Yeah.
And just pay the whatever the final price is as is.
All right, so if the news was smart, they would try to find this person. Man, and you wouldn't do that if you were using a credit card.
Oh, shit.
Now it's back in my court.
Yep. Oh, damn.
If you're being a shithead racist like
why
that,
would you
why
leave
would
a
you
trail?
use your credit
A paper
card?
trail.
No, it's fake.
There we go.
I am going to talk about this at Bananas in Hatfield this weekend. I'm going to talk about this weekend, Friday and Saturday, or next Saturday at the Richfield Playhouse with me, Bobby Kelly, and Pete Corielli. Next Saturday, Richfield Playhouse this weekend at Bananas. I'm talking about it.
Perfect.
Friday and Saturday, or next Saturday at Richfield Playhouse. Pete Corielli, Rich Foss, Bobby
There's
Kelly.
a lot going on here.
You know what? The story's falling apart as we speak about it.
I mean, if you're going to be shitty racist, why would you put your credit card down?
Doesn't make sense.
And
yeah,
do you really think they have credit?
They probably do. You can get credit in Virginia on campus at any school, and they give you a mug to drink your cold juice.
Let me say hi to Fontaine in Virginia.
Oh, that's my
Fontaine.
man.
Hey, buddy, I'll be quick because I know you got to go, but I just wanted to sort of back Rich up, and I don't know if it's a Jewish thing. I think it's just smart. Dude, my job has me in a hotel 3 to 4 nights a week for the last 15 years.
Right.
I fucking raid the lost and found. I haven't bought a fucking phone charger in 15 years.
Oh. Wow. Wait, you know that one?
Yeah.
Where's the lost and found?
You just ask me, you say, listen.
And then they put the box up there and
you
go,
say, they don't go, I ain't even think of that.
That's brilliant.
We don't do that?
Oh, no. I wouldn't even
That's
know
amazing.
to do that.
Yes.
Well, what have you found in the lost and found for yourself?
Phone chargers. I don't think
Genius.
earpieces because just the chargers.
Toothbrush, chargers.
Yeah.
Hey, Opie.
Yeah.
I'll even stop at a hotel that I'm not even staying at. If it's breakfast time, I'll eat breakfast and roll the fuck out.
Yeah. He's right.
Yes. Yes.
I like this dude.
The Hampton Inns, Homewood Suites.
That's commitment to free food.
How bad do you need Fruit Loops?
Waking up at 6 a.m. for fucking...
No, they have...
Yes, sir.
Mike, you're the luckiest guy in the world to be in that room with those guys. I saw a wow sticker just the other day. You're sitting with Opie, the world famous Rich Voss, and Sherrod. We'll be right back.
I completely agree, man. I completely agree.
Yeah!
Surreal as shit.
Miss Fontaine.
Yeah!
We're turning this thing around.
That's my man Fontaine.
Dude, you came to the party at Stand Up.
No, I was in fucking Elmira, New York.
I never go to holiday parties. That was a good one.
What's wrong with Elmira? That's my old.
We went to Gotham last night.
No, I went to a Stand Up party. It was good.
I heard.
Was it food?
DJ was in it smoking.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The last
Jordan
time I was there, I
Rock.
smoked like 4 blunts the last party, and I fell asleep in their couch upstairs, then fell asleep on the A train home, woke up at Euclid Ave, and I was like, what the fuck?
I've done that so many times back in the day.
You doing a cow tipping in Elmira?
Yeah, it was. It was a good gig. It was at a theater and it was fun, but it sold out. But I
New York shit, right?
Yeah, I just forgot how much I hate that area of the world in the winter.
I love it up there.
Way
in the winter.
In the winter. I love it too. I mean, Geneseo is great, but you know,
Rochester's
for the
all right.
2 months.
Geneseo.
Parts of Buffalo, all right.
Yeah.
I like it up there. All right, we're going to take a break. You can get this lovely T-shirt.
I like that.
Sherrod's eyeing at opieradio.com. I'd give you this one, but I think it might be a small.
I'm the one who asked for it.
No, I said it before you even walked in.
If
I said
this
it
one
before
fits you can go home with that, Voss.
Huh?
We'll figure it out. We got to take a break.
Does it have big lats?
It's Make-A-Wish size.
Opie Radio is back.
What's up, Rich Voss?
I forgot. Listen, and don't be mad. This weekend, Bonnie's at Governor's. She told me to plug it for her. Bonnie's at Governor's.
Why would I be mad at
Levittown.
that?
Because it's not plugging time right now. But I
can
forgot.
plug whatever you want. Sneak
Bonnie's
it in.
at Governor's this
Sneak
weekend.
It in.
Nice.
Friday and Saturday. And let me tell you, she's fucking brilliant. Funny and brilliant. Listen to me. I am a big fan right now.
Yeah.
And I want them to sponsor me. Cialis. The blue pills are gone. Cialis is off the hook.
Cialis.
Listen to me. It is.
Let's get him some Cialis.
Listen, if you're listening, you work for the company Cialis. You get me some of that. I will. I got over 100,000 followers on Twitter. Every night I use it. Cialis on Twitter. Cialis on my podcast.
What's the difference?
Huh?
What's the difference between
that? It lasts longer.
Yeah.
Okay.
It lasts longer. It's a whole nother level.
He wants Cialis to promote him.
Cialis.
Does it also raise your
Cialis.
Does it also raise your libido, or are you just walking around with a rod? So you just have to do something with it.
It's better
gets it ready
to
for you.
me, in
I
my
love
opinion,
Cialis.
it's better than the blue pill.
Oh yeah, much better.
Yeah.
Cialis is better.
Cialis, but don't wait, I'm trying to get them to sponsor me.
Cialis?
Yeah.
I thought it was Cialis.
It's Cialis.
Oh, then I'm an idiot.
Well, you didn't have to say that.
The
fact that you said you'll bring in shirts like we wanted them.
You asked, you dick. I never even said a word.
I can't wait. I'll come.
You asked for
I'll come bareback. Just Cialis. If you want me to be your spokesman in the comedy community, that shit is off the chart.
It's great.
I've never used.
It turns my dick into a real bully.
I'm telling you.
My dick is the gooch from different strokes.
I don't know why. I think it made me last longer.
It made you last longer.
Yeah, because I doubly was sick of my wife by the end of it.
Imagine how she felt.
Is your turnaround time better too? Like, are you fucking multiple times on this?
Let's not get crazy. I'm not young.
Turnaround time is
multiple times.
Yeah,
twice a month.
Okay.
No, Cialis. Listen to me, Cialis. I will plug you. Just tweet me from the company.
They're
not
not
some
listening.
You don't think they're
gonna make you a sponsor if you never mention their name again?
I did those weird bodega pills.
Sorry, just ask the fans to bring you some Cialis.
Do you think I would take something from a fan?
I will.
If it's in the packaging.
Bring me everything. Friday,
fans, do you ever see what they can do with Photoshop? You don't think they have stuff in their basement to make
3D
a fake
printer,
fucking
Photoshop?
Cialis fucking? I want the
know
company.
if it was fake packaging or tampered with.
Yes, I'm in a hospital. Go
with a hard dick.
Know what this guy? So we're in the break room, and I'm getting coffee, and I go into the company refrigerator, and they have you've seen it. There's a ton of milk in there.
Oh yeah.
So I just grab one that has just a little left, and I put it in my coffee. He goes, "You don't either, Paul?"
I learned from him.
Yeah.
You learned from Voss?
Yeah.
He goes, "You don't open a brand new one every time?" I'm like, "No, why?"
Why? Because some disgruntled employee that wants to take it out.
Semen.
Anything. And you know what? I got too many hits of acid on me. I think,
Are you that paranoid about it?
Yes. If I go in a restaurant, I want ketchup in the packages.
God, I don't even think twice about any of that stuff.
Me
yeah, well, because, you know what?
I'm sure I've been burned over the years, but I don't know.
It happened about 2 months ago.
Oh, he puts on. Oh.
I think I gotta just take that one. Fuck.
I'm sorry, Rhonda.
Oh my God. You just knocked me out of the ring like
Bernard Hopkins.
Like freaking old Bernard Hopkins.
Will you eat off a New York salad bar in those delis?
I just talked about it last week.
Yeah, we eat off of them.
Love them.
Yes.
Off the salad bars.
Love them. Corner salad bar.
I go to the ones
bodega.
that I know, though. The ones that I know, and the way I look at who's there. If the doormen are there, I talk to them because they're there all the time.
No, I'm talking
so if
about
they don't get sick from it, in a deli.
Yeah,
they got regulars. So if you see regulars there,
dude,
then it's like, okay, they're not making people sick.
The Asian bodegas take pride in their.
Are you kidding me?
In their salad bar, there's some fantastic food in those joints.
No question about it.
In a second.
Look at his face.
I'll just pile it up.
You know what I like about you? You're trusting. Well,
it's gotten
he's the
burned
bubble boy
over the years.
No,
obviously.
I'm going to tell you something. We were at a diner. Me and my
friend
friend
Dirk. Trusting in 2017. Trust me.
Me and Dirk were in a diner once.
Yeah.
And we had a deluxe.
Yeah.
And I swear to, he's pouring ketchup on his burger, and a fly came out of the ketchup. So somebody put a fly in that fucking ketchup. There was a dead fly somewhere.
A fly could have just got stuck in there.
No, a fly doesn't fly into a ketchup.
It's like insect parts and everything you eat. Like little, that's legally in your shit.
Is made out of insect
rat hairs. Rat hairs is like legally for like 3 to 4 rat hairs to be in your food.
Oh, you don't know
without
this?
it being
the
a problem. It's in everything you eat.
Allows a little mouse poop in food, rat hairs, because they know they can't keep the
can't get everything out
spotless. So they decided as long as you have,
we eat insects, man.
Oh, look,
get used to it. That's what we do.
Don't you swallow something like 10,000 spiders throughout your life or something like that while you're sleeping?
Mostly when you're sleeping,
God. Urban legend. No one's. I've never swallowed a spider.
What Sherrod's talking about is not an urban legend.
FDA
It's
rules.
a radio bit that's been
Government
done
rules.
a ton. By shows that don't have much to talk about.
21 discussions that are legally allowed in food. Yeah, but if you're talking a whole plant, there might be a speck of a fucking fly. It's not like everything.
Calm the fuck down and let's go through it.
Let's go through the list.
Ready.
Beetle eggs in your canned or frozen asparagus. Too much per the handbook is when 10% by count of spears or pieces are infested with 6 or more attached asparagus beetle eggs.
If you eat anything vegetable, anything growing off the ground, you're eating some bugs in there, man. That's how it is.
Bugs in your apple butter. Average 5 or more.
Not my apple butter.
Question.
Apple butter stinks.
I'm glad it's not in my truffle butter.
If you're boiling asparagus, there's nothing in it.
Why the fuck do you boil asparagus? That's what my mom used to do, and I hated asparagus until I became an adult.
Well, maybe go.
Everyone knows you grill them.
Yeah, grill them, roast them.
Oh, I'm sorry that we don't have a fucking grill in our kitchen. I'm just saying if you're having...
Throw them in the oven even.
Yes. Okay, in the oven. However Bonnie makes...
Or pan.
Whatever.
We're not yelling about how you cook them. We're discussing bugs, okay? I'm sorry. Sorry, Anthony Bourdain.
Grill asparagus?
Yes.
No,
he's trying to think like his ways to get around it. When the last time you cooked your salad?
Huh?
Last time you cooked your salad.
Well,
you don't cook your salad.
Last time I tossed one.
Do you? Voss, for real, this has been a pet peeve my entire life. Do you actually boil asparagus?
No, I don't make it. Bonnie makes it. I don't know.
It gets all stringy. And
it's the worst.
No, I guess she grills it. One
day I was in a steak joint and I tried grilled asparagus. I'm like, this shit is good.
That's
how you cooked right. My mom used to boil it until it looked gray.
Your mother was a lazy cook.
Man,
that's the easy way.
Making dirty water hot dogs.
I'm just saying,
not lazy. One of 7 kids in the household.
There's too many of you fuckers in there.
Right, so she just was fucking boiling everything.
I'm just saying.
Tarts got boiled,
including our hands if we didn't behave.
I'm just saying, boil it to kill the bugs.
She just yelled a lot. Didn't beat us. Okay.
What? You would have. I'm just saying, boil to kill the bugs. You might get bugs in canned food, but fresh vegetables, you're not getting bugs on them.
Voss.
They're going to fall off dead.
Voss. You're in denial. Whatever you eat has something that you don't want to know about.
That's the truth.
On fresh vegetables, if you get asparagus right there,
right?
Okay, when you cook it, you think the bugs aren't being fucking or boiled out or cooked out?
When you eat a salad, what happens then? And you eat salads all the time. You're a healthy man.
Yes.
So
not all the time.
You're not cooking the lettuce. You're not cooking the fucking tomatoes.
You wash the lettuce off before you cook.
And God bless water. It does what it can.
Oh, no, we bring in this girl from Virginia. She works in a diner, and she scrubs the shit out of
Boss, let me tell you this much. I don't even wash my fruits and vegetables.
Boom.
Because you live on the edge. I don't live on the edge.
I'm not even living on the edge. I'm like, whatever.
You don't wash your fruits or vegetables?
Nope.
I don't eat
And
fruit.
I try my berries before I buy them. I've been burned too.
Right in the store.
I open them up and I don't give a fuck if they're looking at me. I'm trying your fucking berries.
You got to bring a mini spritz bottle.
And it's the worst.
I bring them home and an hour later they got fuzz on them. Fuck all that.
When I get mixed nuts, when I get mixed nuts, you know how you put the scooper in and take the nuts?
Yeah.
I'll push everything down and go up to the back top where nobody could get to them yet.
He's in denial. He thinks that's
crazy.
a separation.
You're nuts.
Yes.
He thinks that's kosher in the back and the rest is not kosher.
Well, no one can cough on the ones in the back.
Somebody had to put them in there in the first place.
Right. With their flu hands.
Yeah. In all those bags.
So, it's a numbers game. I'd rather have one person than the whole fucking city that's getting nuts.
Boss, can I go with your ketchup story? Where the fly came out of the ketchup?
Yeah, my friend.
That wouldn't bother me in the least. I would still eat my French fries.
I definitely would.
Not one bit.
I would definitely
I wouldn't even think twice.
I don't know. Listen.
Maybe it's wrong what I'm saying, but I can't go through life like that and worry about every fucking germ.
But this is like NA talk. This is NA
what
fucking...
What are you talking about? You get sick if a wind blows by you.
That's the problem.
Are you kidding me?
You might have just solved my problem.
Ain't nothing wrong with bug protein.
I've learned it's a lot of allergies with me.
A
lot of allergies.
Timmy.
Boss wipes down can lids before he drinks them.
Unbelievable how much I wipe them down, and sometimes I'll wipe them for like 15 minutes and then still not drink it.
15 minutes?
Or 10 minutes. All kinds of minutes.
Oh my God, no.
I'm not lying. It's on my CD a bit, but this is a true story. I've opened soda and drank, or Gator or whatever, and then go, did I open that? And I'll bring it back. I'll go, did I open that? And I'll bring it back. I'll go, look, this was open. I could have done it, but I don't know. I swear to God, because I forget. I got a Vita water in my refrigerator right now that I won't drink because I don't remember if I opened it.
Sir, do you want us to call someone to come get you?
He's a germaphobe.
He's a psychopath.
Thank you.
You're such a germaphobe.
Not a germaphobe.
You're
I'd shake hands.
You got some Howie Mandel in you.
Ooh.
What do we got? What do we got coming in there, Roland?
Orders from this one.
I'm sorry. Thank you.
Thanks. He's throwing chips at you.
Yeah, Ro.
Thank you.
I wish this was your father's food.
Hey, Paul, go down the list. I want to see if there's anything else. Bugs in your apple butter, rot in your canned beets, mites in your frozen broccoli, maggots in your brined or maraschino cherries, whatever.
Maggots.
Rodent hairs in your cinnamon.
Cinnamon challenge.
Stems in your cloves, whatever the fuck that means.
Is that Lucille Boyle in your eggs?
Yeah. Decomposition, your frozen egg products. Insect heads in your fig paste. Whatever. It keeps going.
That's poop. That was poop.
Yeah. Parasitic cysts in your bluefish or freshwater herring. I've heard about that. You got to be careful with the fish.
Where's my food?
Parasites with pus pockets in your redfish and ocean perch. Mildew in your canned greens.
Call Roland, please.
Insect fragments in your macaroni.
Ugh.
Mold in your apricot, peach, and pear nectars.
Who the fuck is drinking pear nectar?
Worms and mold in your canned and frozen peaches. They've picked the worst fucking products for this article. Sand in your raisins. What's a thrip?
I love
sauerkraut. What's a thrip?
What the fuck is a thrip?
I need to know what a thrip is now.
Thrips are bugs.
What kind, though?
That look disgusting.
How to get rid of thrips?
Oh, my, what?
Oh, I thought that was a Norton character.
I'm curious, Voss, is this new behavior on your part, or were you OCD when you were doing drugs?
No, he didn't give a fuck when he's doing drugs.
Well, no, I'm not OCD. I'm just careful.
Well, I mean, if you're wiping down cans for 15 minutes, I think that's...
Not 15.
You think you did the same thing with crack pipes? No, he doesn't smoke that crack. That nigga smoked that crack.
That's different.
He didn't wipe down a crack pipe. He smoked that motherfucker.
He just went from wiping it down 15 minutes to 10 and thinks that's acceptable.
Yeah. Whatever. I just clean it a bunch of times.
No, it's 10.
That's
crazy.
Listen, I'm just saying, it's better to be safe than sorry. 6 of one, half dozen the other.
Boss.
What? No.
Bravo.
What happened to my food?
You ordered special food, little baby.
Then give me one of these fucking sandwiches, nigga. Don't give me nothing.
Yeah.
Wait,
you see what I got to deal with?
Hey, call it in.
If Carl was here,
that's a beso.
If Carl was here, this would be taken care of. He's right about you.
What?
He's right about you.
I don't see anything wrong with Roland at my sandwich. I think he's a good guy.
Shut up.
You ordered chicken parm, don't you?
He said order what you want. I don't know where you going, motherfucker.
That's why someone else...
Opie, fire him in front of us.
I got a new boss.
Go get your new white boss, and I want him to fire you.
All right, larvae in your canned
Give me a sandwich, Joe.
It's coming.
It's coming. Fly eggs and maggots in your canned tomatoes.
Son of a bitch.
Rodent pellets in your wheat. See?
Oh, get out of here.
That look like the punch. That like Odell's punch with the rat coming through.
There you go.
But you know what it is? They're not saying how much and what, you know.
No, they figured out. Look.
They set amounts. They have amounts.
A certain amount that you would never know.
FDA has the
in
amount.
the end, you would never know.
They're not putting the amounts there.
Not in this article, but you can go to FDA.com.
No, here's the amount. Too much rodent poo is an average of 9 milligrams or more rodent excrement pellets and or pellet fragments per kilogram of wheat. So they test it in the factory 2 times, and they go,
enjoy your sandwich, stupid.
And they go, there's too much rat poop in this. We're going to have to clean up the factory a little more.
Right.
But they know they can't get them spotless.
Can't get it all.
Can't get it all.
But also, living in this city, do you really give a shit about microscopic germs?
No.
I mean, you're like rubbing your hands on homeless jizz in the subway every chance you get.
No, I might lick it, but I'm not rubbing my hands on it.
I picture you like Bill Murray and What About Bob? You just have a tissue in your hand at all times.
You know what? At a fucking end of a fucking 12-step meeting, they all want to hold hands.
Yeah.
That's when I run to the bathroom or I put my gloves on. I was in a meeting the other day. They're all coughing, and then at the end they
hold the hands.
They're doing the coughing. This is sick time of year. This is flu season.
Hold the hands and then go wash your hands afterwards.
Do you hear this maniac?
He's crazy.
He needs like Purell like on a string around his neck.
I love him. He's nuts.
A medallion of Purell.
Yes. You're nuts. I love you. Mike Cannon wants to talk about his penis. Do you need Dr. Steve for this?
Maybe. I just want to ask if you guys, do you ever like,
this is my
it's
doctor.
like, it's not a chafe, but it's sensitivity on the head of your dick.
Yeah.
Like it could come from,
jeans
maybe coming and like peeling your underwear off it after it like dried by mistake or something like that.
Or the tissue.
Yeah, whatever it is. But for whatever reason, it happened to me and it's perpetuated over the last like 2, even 3 weeks. Like I've been putting shit on it and like it goes away and then it'll come back because my dick will bump against my zipper or something like that.
Wait, start again. That was a bad call. Go ahead.
You got problems.
Wait, what happened?
You got problems.
Well, what's the problem? It's just
I have
tender.
a chafed head of my dick.
You have what?
For 3 weeks?
Yeah.
It's a possibility. It can happen.
Chafe. Like sensitivity. You ever like rub your thumb on the head of your dick and you're like, that feels different than usual?
He could have did it and then irritated it again and made it worse, and that's why it's fucking...
No, that's what it's
kinda
definitely
like,
that.
Kind of like biting the inside of your mouth over and over again.
Kinda.
Yeah.
I remember, I had times where I jerked off so much, everything was just raw down there.
Yeah.
One time I put this stuff on that's supposed to numb you. That's supposed to numb your thing. Yeah. And I kept going forever, and I broke blood vessels in my dick.
No, you did not.
Yes, it was black and blue because I couldn't feel anything, and I was pounding and pounding, and then all of a sudden...
You had a black and blue dick?
I wake up with one of those.
Black and blue.
Did it look bigger?
Huh?
His name is
it scared the fuck out of me. This was years ago, some kind of cream.
You had a tie-dyed dick.
I get scared even when I'm riding my bike.
I was at the...
You know when you're riding...
He's just babbling over there.
You know when you're riding your bike and you're riding so long that your dick goes numb?
Yeah.
Oh, money.
Oh, that's the worst.
Well, that's because of the nerve on your
I always pull over and go like this. Come back. Right. Come back, you son of a bitch.
Well, that proves that thing, or not proves, but it gives credence to like, don't they say half of your dick or more than half of your dick is inside your body?
Yeah, like 2 inches of it.
So the only limitations of your length comes from the skin.
Yeah.
If you had more skin, it would...
Who's babbling?
That's science.
You were babbling a little bit there. It's okay. You're having a great appearance, though.
Maybe I get 2 shirts.
Hey, you got a sandwich, too. And you get paid, you son of a bitch.
What do you call it?
I went to bat for you, fuck.
So the thing that maybe just
Mike doesn't get paid. Sorry, Mike.
No, it's totally fine. It's I think
put some cream
happy
on
to be
it.
Here.
Put some cream on it. Put some cream on it.
No, I have. And to be honest, it keeps going away, but then it keeps reopening.
Is it like red too?
Yeah,
and it's splitting.
Like
it's
no,
dry,
it just,
kind of like
it just looks like it's ground down.
Let's see.
I don't want to show.
Let's get Dr. Steve.
Let's get Dr. Steve on the phone.
I'm thinking a blister that took a lot of skin away.
Yeah. I'm thinking AIDS
because but it even
that's the name of his tour.
It even scabbed at one point.
It's scabbed,
and then I put Neosporin on it, and it's fine. Like it's fine, but then it'll get sensitive again. Like every time, I'll be like 5 days, and I'll be like, I'm good. Then I jerk off, and then it fucking goes right back down to 0.
Are you married?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, don't act like you don't jerk off.
You're allowed to jerk off if you're married.
Yeah, it don't stop.
Well, especially if I come home late and my wife is asleep getting ready for work tomorrow, I'll go in the living room and rub one out in front of the cats.
My lady can be right next to me.
I jerk off in a hotel, not in the house.
What?
My kid's in the house.
I'll jizz on my kid's face.
You're a weirdo.
I jerk off in his kid's room.
When you jerk,
I paid for this.
Bird. You're peculiar.
He's so just paranoid of everything.
Oh my God.
In a hotel, it's fine.
You really don't at home?
It's disgusting. How about if I was home alone with my kid taking a shower and jerk off and say my kid broke his arm or something happened, and they go,
can
"What were you
stop
doing?"
jerking off.
Well, you don't know.
Give me 30 seconds.
It's like, let me daddy finish.
No, you get out in the shower and your kid's laying there with a broken arm. What were you doing? You know,
taking a shower.
Well, and the arm's already broken. I mean, what else?
Yeah, what if Wonder Woman's fucking lasso around her? You don't have to tell the truth. You're gonna say anything.
It's not. Home is not for jerking off. Hotels are.
He's a fucking strange bird.
Super weird.
Let's get Dr. Steve on the phone for Mike Cannon.
The temperance movement.
Are they listening in there, Paul?
He's going to ban liquor for it.
One moment. We're going to get, hopefully.
Yeah. Has that ever happened to you
Dr.
guys?
Steve's working.
Yeah, my shit's been chafed up before. Yes,
okay,
no question about it.
Because the length is the one thing that's kind of, a little, not frightening, but it's certainly disconcerting.
Wait,
it's been going on for 3 weeks.
Oh, yeah.
I thought you meant the length of your piece.
Yeah. No, I feel
I was like, let's see it. Because there's an operation for that. They cut the ligament and pull a little out for you.
Is that true?
Yeah, but then your hard-on points a little south.
But it's still hard, but it just finds truffles now.
I'm a real good north guy so far.
Wait, they could pull out more dick?
I think at least an inch, right?
No.
It's like they're snaking a toilet.
No, as he Googles.
No. How much does that cost?
Know who had it was the Bobbitt dude, John Wayne Bobbitt.
Oh yeah, I saw the video. I saw the sex tape
because when they attached his penis, he lost a little bit.
Yeah.
So he got the operation where he had some pulled out.
Did you see that porn?
No,
that he did? It looked like a Franken penis. Like it had 2 bolts on the side, like Frankenstein.
Are you complaining though?
But it worked.
That bitch threw it out the window. They had to find it.
Yes, in the field of grass.
Are you complaining if they finding it? You don't give a fuck what it looks like.
Yeah, I heard
You're just happy they found it and put it back on.
It had mites on it. Rodent hair.
Dick looks like steel
space. It's in the food category. Wait a second. But if they pull it out, do you lose thickness?
We could ask Doctor. No. What are you talking about?
I don't know.
It might appear less thick because it's longer.
But 2 inches, at least 2 inches of your cock is inside your body.
Motherfucker.
All right, let's go to Dr. Steve.
I want it out.
You've been...
Is he there? I can't pick him up if we're...
Come out.
Your dick has so much potential.
Jesus, it's going to go from co-headliner to headliner.
We're starting with Mike, and then you can ask your questions, Voss. Dr. Steve, we got Mike Cannon in studio, a very funny comic, and he's got a problem with his penis, so of course we called you. How are you, sir?
Oh, absolutely.
How are you?
How you doing, Dr. Steve?
Good. How are you, Mike?
Good.
We knew if anybody knows dicks, it's you, Dr. Steve. You're the go-to guy when it comes to cocks.
Well, we were talking about that last time I was on the show. I think Chris had like an ass wart problem or something like that. What I'm going through right now, I have like a little sensitivity on the helmet of my penis. There's like a chafed area, and I've been putting like Neosporin and all that stuff on it, and it's gone away, but then it's since come back. And I think could that have to do with like the dry air and the fact that my dick is like hitting my pants or rubbing against my underwear, or is this something I should be concerned with?
It's been happening for over 3 weeks.
Yeah, that's a possibility. The way to find out if it's just friction is just to cover it up, to wrap your penis in gauze for a few days and let it just calm down.
That's an R. Kelly song, too.
Penile skin will repair itself really quickly.
Just mummify my own cock. 3
months
into marriage, Jesus Christ.
You got Brandon Fraser as cock.
It could very well be a little fungal infection.
Okay.
And the trick with that is if you use an over-the-counter medication like Lamisil, which used to be prescription strength, that's my favorite of the over-the-counter yeast and fungus medications. You got to use it beyond the point where the rash goes away, because that's just what you can see. And if there's a few fungal hyphae or yeast organisms still there, they'll just grow back. So you want to use it for about a week or 2 beyond the point where the rash is gone, and then see if it comes back.
Yeah, it's just yeasty. Yes. That's all it is. Baking bread down there.
And then find out if your neighbor has the same thing.
Dr. Steve. And Voss wants to know about
good info.
Voss wants to know about the surgery where you cut the ligament and pull a little of your dick out.
2 inches, 2 more inches?
I don't think you go 2 inches.
Yeah.
You could go up to 2 inches?
No. It gives you about an inch.
That's right.
Okay.
And it depends on how much fat pad you had. And by the way, don't forget Dr. Steve's rule: for every 35 pounds of weight that you lose, you gain an inch. So,
okay. Well, did you say fat pad?
Yeah. So there's the pubic fat pad around your cock, and so if there's
is it called a fat pad?
I thought that was like a show on MTV. There we go.
PHAT. My fat pad.
Yeah. Suck my fat pad.
You get to see their house. It's like, oh, I like your fat pad. I love what you did with the place, Master P.
Work.
Can I have sex with this thing, though?
But anyway,
no, probably not.
If you cut the suspensor ligament, which is a ligament just above the base of the penis, you will gain about an inch. It'll let the penis to sort of flop out. But when you do that, anytime you become erect, it will always point down. It will never again point up.
Wait, will it point out, though, or it's definitely pointing down?
No, down.
But it's hard. Down. It's still hard, right?
Yeah, it's still hard, but you gotta, it'll.
So you have a depressed
down.
But when you get a hard on, can you get like cables that go from your shoulders like a suspension bridge? Can you Brooklyn Bridge your cock?
So
Can I Brooklyn Bridge?
I mean, you can just
stand on your head when you fuck.
That would work. Or you could just pick it up and shove it in their mouth. But, it
Dr.
will.
Steve with a little aggression.
Hello, Dr. Steve.
Wow. We understand what kind of porn you're into.
You sound like Dr. Huxtable.
Wow. Didn't realize you had it in you.
That was good talk.
Yeah.
Now, Mike want to know if he can still have sex with his abrasion on his helmet.
I think he should pull a Derrick Rose and stay out of the game for a little while.
Yes. Go to Chicago. So to speak. But no, he can't have sex, right?
Well, I mean, physically he can, but the question is, if he's transmitting yeast back and forth between him and his partner,
like a bread truck,
then it would be good. It would be good for one of them to, or both of them, to treat the condition and not have contact with the other one just for a little while.
Right.
Now, the other thing is that Lamisil doesn't taste good, so you just gotta, if you're gonna get oral, you gotta make sure you clean it off well.
I was gonna say assholes don't have taste buds.
Yeah, that's right.
Dr. Steve, you never licked a dirty pussy before.
Yeah, but I have licked one where they had monostat in there. It was pretty nasty.
Oh, really? God. And you didn't stop till you freak. You just kept going.
No, hell no. No, I'm a dude. I just kept going, but it was still nasty.
Like it was the worst bagel with cream cheese you ever had.
Never return a meal.
I ate just one pussy once, and there was a string, and I put it over my teeth. Her head popped, and confetti came out.
Oh my God. You're going to be performing in the Catskills this weekend?
It's one of my oldest.
Oh my God, is that brutal?
I called Dr. Steve on the way in. I was talking to him today. He's
about what?
Just knowledge.
What of that baseball you got on your fucking kidneys? Let's ask Dr. Steve about that.
It's a cyst. Everybody gets cysts on their kidneys. Well, not everybody, but you get them. Some are bigger than others. If it's not malignant, then you don't have to worry about it. Right, Dr. Steve?
Right. That's correct.
The size of a baseball since 2011?
Maybe it went down since then.
The size of a baseball.
Thank you.
Yes, that's what he told us earlier.
When I had a cyst on my kidney, they said it was the size of a baseball, and they drained it, and then they said it might have came back, but they said it's not malignant, nothing to worry about. And I went to a specialist too. They had me peeing.
Yeah, I was just going to say they wouldn't leave a baseball-sized cyst undiagnosed, but it sounds like they did all the right things.
Yeah.
Okay, there you go.
That's good to hear.
Yeah. The kidney I went to a doctor that put a fucking a camera in my dick. Into my dick.
That.
The camera thing in your dick head.
Did it hurt like a
I came like a jackrabbit.
Dude, I had that, and it felt like I was pissing razor blades.
Hate Earth.
And what is that called again? We were talking about that fetish the other day.
Oh, when you stick shit up in your penis hole and shove shit.
It has a really weird name.
Yeah, it does. We had it. That's right.
It wasn't blousing that Erock's into. By the way, Erock, I took a peek at some blousing videos. I'm not going to lie to you.
It's great, right?
I'm not going to lie to you. I took a peek.
Pull it up. Can we pull something up?
What's blousing?
Show me one of your favorites.
It's not really porn. It's women that are bending over doing chores, and you could get a shot of their boobs. Sounding's where they put all sorts of stuff in your pee hole.
Why would somebody do that?
I don't know.
There can't be any sexual gratification out of that.
You can't be the judge of that? That's because you never tried it, so it can't be?
I did try it at the doctor.
Oh, yeah, but he wasn't a cutie.
Blousing looks great.
Oh, I love blousing.
Yeah, blousing. It's called down blousing.
It's innocent fun for a man. Or a woman.
Yeah, but I hate when it's set up.
I love that.
Oh, I remember looking at my kindergarten teacher.
Yes.
When she had her, oh my God, this is
that's why
bringing back all these erections.
When you first, that's why this is a turn on, because it brings you back.
Yeah. When you first notice.
Teachers bending over or whatever. And,
I was looking at my kindergarten teacher, and they caught me peeking through the window last week doing it.
I used to massage my kindergarten teacher's feet.
No.
She was 25, 26 years old, gorgeous. I still have a picture of her in like the class picture.
Yeah.
Smoking hot, Miss Racine, Fort Montgomery Elementary. I'm pretty sure they bulldozed it since.
Right.
But
because of the shooting.
Yeah. But like, I would legitimately be massaging her feet during fucking story time. Imagine if that shit happened now.
Oh no,
it'd be insane.
They can barely hug at this point.
And they don't
not even allowed to hug.
I had
these teachers.
Do you think my chafed dick is bad now? Fucking kindergarten dick.
Yeah.
There's the down blousing. But what's the sounding about? And where did they come up with that term, Dr. Steve?
Oh, it's just, that's a term when you find the depth of something. You use a sound, and it's just it's a plug or a long stick that you'll put down, say, into a sewer or from a boat to the ground.
Think Oak Island.
Gas tank.
Fuck Oak Island and that money pit.
They putting cameras and shit down there.
Oh, if you want to piss off somebody, tell them to watch Oak Island like Dick Henley told me to do. What a waste of a show. Hey, they found a rock this week. Sorry, Dr. Steve.
I had my urethra sounded by a urologist.
Right.
And they put this jelly on the tip of it, and Rich may be able to verify this. And they're like, this will numb it up. The only thing that does is make the urologist feel better. You feel every inch of that thing going up.
So how can we do this better, Dr. Steve, before it's my turn?
Put under?
No, it's because that's a urology. They're taking a picture down in there.
But it's got to be a better cream. Dr. Steve, the Japanese working on something. God damn it.
Yeah, that sounds like
it sounds
we
horrendous.
Should be past that in 2017.
Yeah, what year is this?
That part of your body is just not supposed to touch anything solid, and the nerve endings are just turned up to 20. All the way, it's pin in the needle. And I'm telling you, when they pulled that thing out, even though it was perfectly smooth, it was mirror finish that was on this tube that they put up there, plus the numbing gel.
Yeah.
And the pissing feeling that first you felt like you were pissing yourself constantly, and then when you did piss, like I said, the pain was so intense. It was so bad that when I pulled out of the urologist's office, I actually ran into somebody else's car, and I was in so much pain. I got out and went, "You're fine," and just took off.
What?
And the cop showed up at my house.
And the cop showed up at your house?
Oh yeah.
How much worse is
hit and run?
Sorry.
What the fuck?
But he had some shit down his pee hole.
I mean, what cop wouldn't let you go if you say, "Hey, man, it was a camera in my dick"?
Yeah.
And what judge?
No, they totally did.
Yeah.
No, they didn't charge me or anything.
All right, so
I had to take care of it.
No, I know they didn't charge you.
A female judge would be like, "You know what we have to go through."
Oh my God.
Guilty.
So the pain. How much worse than like taking a pee after you use like shampoo to jerk off in the shower?
Yeah, it was way worse than that because that's right at the tip.
This goes in.
Have you done the shampoo jerk and then you try to take a pee a little later and the burning sensation?
Yeah.
Not only have I done that, but I've forgotten to wash it off afterward, and my cock skin sloughed off. So there's that.
What?
Wow, Dr. Steve is really confessing a lot today. Good God.
Holy shit.
Dr. Steve, you've never really heard of a big cyst on the kidney before?
Oh, now you got him.
Oh, no, of course. Yes, of course.
What?
I was worried about his salad 5 minutes ago with a.
You never heard of that?
Do you think it happened from dirty Coke can tops?
They took care of it.
Go ahead. What?
No, yes, of course I haven't.
He said he heard of it, but he never heard of anybody living with it.
No, I've had it.
I never heard of anyone leaving it, and then you finished the story and said that they drained it.
Yeah, but they said it came back after they drained it.
So it's baseball sides again.
Probably.
Can we punch your side to see how painful it is right now?
No.
Let's see.
No.
We hear a pop, I'm telling you.
Yeah.
That would be amazing.
Back to sounding for a second. So this is the actual definition. Sounding, or the more blunt, cock stuffing, is the practice of inserting objects up your...
Worst Thanksgiving ever.
Up your urethra.
Cock stuffing.
It is used for medical reasons, such as a catheter.
Fuck you, Grandma.
But it is also a sexual fetish. Yes, apparently it burns and is painful, especially at first. But as with many S&M practices, much of the pleasure is derived from pain, naughtiness, and taboo. 2 of the practice. The whole you're not supposed to put that there turn on.
See, when you used to go get checked for gonorrhea or syphilis, they would do it just a Q-tip.
Yeah.
And even that hurt.
Yep.
The Q-tip.
I'm sure it does.
But when you're putting a whole camera down there, listen to me.
It's not a regular size GoPro.
Huh? Oh, yeah, mine, because I got a real big hole.
He had his operation at D&H.
My hole is like a pussy hole on my dick. Like my dick can get fucked by other dicks.
Urethral sounding is naughty until you accidentally let loose of the paper clip and it gets up into your bladder and has to be removed by a urologist.
Way to take all the fun out of it, Dr.
What
Steve.
are they doing?
Oh, what the fuck is Earth about?
Why
the show video?
Why take the fun out of it?
Oh my God, who did this? Eric?
The penis doesn't even look
my
real.
job, Ope.
It's not. This is a
look at his hole.
Oh, it's not. Okay, it is
dummy
a dummy
dick.
Okay, I see now that.
Oh, that's a dummy's hole.
Yeah, okay.
Oh, all right. I thought that was a real person's
I know.
dick.
Look at his hole.
I thought it was real at first. All right, Dr. Steve, anything else, buddy? We got to take a break.
Nah.
Damn, that looks brutal.
You good?
Hey, they're moving my show to 8 p.m. on Saturdays, coming up soon, I think. So.
Oh. You're getting there.
Yes, thank you, my friend. Thank you, Erock. Weird Medicine on demand for now, and I appreciate you guys. Have a great day.
All right, Weird Medicine on the Twitter, too. Dr. Steve's great.
What?
Let's go to Rich Voss. What do you got, Voss, before the break?
This weekend, Friday and Saturday, Bananas, Hasbrook Heights. Next Saturday, Ridgefield Playhouse with myself, Pete Corielli, Bobby Kelly. Next Saturday, Ridgefield Playhouse. And this weekend, Bonnie will be at Governor's in Levittown this weekend.
All right.
Peace out.
Sherrod.
Bonnie. Oh, this Friday, February 13th, Sag Harbor Bay Street Theater. Me, Christian Finnegan, and Joe Vesey. And then the 28th of January in Laugh It Up in Poughkeepsie. Get your tickets, son, done.
All right, Mike Cannon.
Yeah, this Friday, 2 shows, Valley Forge Casino, co-headlining with Mike Burton, and listening to my new podcast, Mike and Tim Visit Earth.
And are you feeling good about your dick now?
I feel okay, yeah. I'm glad he gave me a cream to look for. I live in Crown Heights. I doubt they have it there. I should probably buy it in Manhattan.
Oh, they got it. They probably got it there.
Think so?
Yeah, you'll figure it out.
I'm feeling bad that Sherrod doesn't have a sandwich and we don't have our drink.
Here's my sandwich right now. And sandwich on cue. Hey,
you shall receive.
Really fast, trying something new on the YouTube channel, Opie Radio. We're going to start putting some full shows up there. Every once in a while, not every day, because then you would not pay for this fucking service, and then it doesn't even matter if we're fucked. That's right. But anyway, we put our first one up there from last week when it was
great.
Sherrod Small, Bert Kreischer. Who else was in here? The Bad Cuban.
Yeah.
It was a great show. Not that this isn't. It was a great show, and we picked that one to be the first one. So go check it out on the YouTube channel, Opie Radio. All right? And we'll tweet it out on our Twitter, which is Opie Show. And we got Mike Cannon, who was telling me he's going to be smoking some DMT.
Yeah.
Was that for the air?
No, yeah.
Sometimes I don't
care. No, I don't care.
You're going to be smoking DMT very soon.
Yeah, in like 2 weeks. I'm pretty nervous about it, but
DMT.
DMT. It's dimethyltryptamine. It's the hormone your brain excretes right as you're about to die and or go into REM sleep.
Okay.
Every living creature, including like grass and vegetables and all that stuff, excrete DMT. And apparently, they synthesize it. It's a smokable thing, and it sends you into the highest psychedelic trip that you could possibly have. It's almost like processed ayahuasca, where ayahuasca is like this whole shaman thing where people have done it to get off of drugs.
Right.
And it's like pretty high percentage from the field.
Let me take it for a second. This is the crazy thing about smoking DMT, right?
You smoked it?
No. I've heard about it from Rogan and some other things. And it's only an 8-minute trip. And you might say to yourself, who can't fucking do that?
You can lose your mind in 8 minutes.
People say it could be life-changing.
But like I said,
a quick 8 minutes.
Like I said in the bathroom, it's 8 Earth minutes. Like time is not linear, especially while you're tripping. So Ari Shafir talked about even doing salvia, and he said it felt like 2 months. So, that's a fucking commitment, to be perfectly honest.
Can you imagine? Because you would tell yourself, I could do it. It's 8 minutes. What's the big fucking deal? But you have no concept of time, so when you're in that 8 minutes, it's like you said.
I smoked salvia before though, and it did nothing. I think I got a bunk. I think I got a bunk batch.
Thing was busted.
Yeah,
had a bad load.
Yeah, because I was
Ari put it online.
Dude, he said he was underwater. He was living underwater, and when he was coming out of the trip, he had to learn how to breathe air again.
Oh my God!
Look at him.
Can you find I've never seen this video.
Oh shit!
If you follow us, Opie Show on Twitter, we'll tweet this out. My God, is he saying anything?
Balls.
Yeah. I think at the end it gets dicey.
Take him right now. Please, don't take him out. Please do it, please. I'm not joking. I'm not seriously not doing it.
Whoa, calm down, Ari. You're fine. You're fine, Ari. You're fine.
Ari, you're fine, buddy.
You're fine, Ari.
Ari, you're okay. Ari. That looks fun.
What the fuck?
What is he doing?
Ari, you're fine, Ari.
I'll have what he's having.
Ari, you're okay, buddy. Ari, you're all right.
Hey.
This is the part when he said he was coming out of the water and learning how to rebreathe.
Stop, please don't. Please help me.
I know.
I'm not please help me. Please talk to me. Please stop yelling. Stop yelling. Stop yelling. And please don't. And please help me get up right now.
All right, you're fine. Stand up.
You're fine.
You're okay.
We love you.
He's so flirtatious.
on that guy.
Fuck me. Okay, here. There.
Wow.
Unit test. Okay.
You're fine.
Yeah, I'll stop. Okay.
Got it.
Oh my God!
Oh, good God Almighty!
Down a little bit, Brian.
I was just chilling.
Yeah, right
If
there.
you can call that chilling,
right? Fuck that. What? How long is that trip?
He's trying to breathe. It's about the same.
I couldn't hold
20
on
minutes
to
or
him
so.
like that.
If you see that, there's no way you would try it. No, you know my whole theory. 8 minutes was the big deal. Get the fuck. You would do it?
I'm in.
No, you're not.
It makes me
Get
even
your
more
fucking
interested.
Facebook
to be
Live ready,
honest.
son of a bitch.
Really?
No, sir.
Oh, okay. I called you on it.
It just, I mean, I would. That actually kind of entices me, to be
Let's get
perfectly
Mike
honest.
doing it on a...
Why would you do it if you could? It could jeopardize your fucking.
Jeopardize.
I don't think it could.
Guidance counselor.
I don't think it could jeopardize my sanity.
Did you ever see the episode with Dragnet where they went into the hospital and all the kids were fucked up from acid?
Yes, that Saturday morning cartoon Dragnet.
No, it wasn't a cartoon.
I know.
Yeah, no, he was teasing you.
Remember when they
just referenced Dragnet? Don't ever do that.
What?
I make believe I don't know that shit. Are you? Don't be stupid.
I'm trying to help them.
We got to make believe we're a lot younger than we are. I have no idea what you're talking about. I've never heard of the show Dragnet.
Tell Mike Cannon more shows that was out when Eisenhower was president.
When LBJ was ordering his pants.
Listen to me. Hoover had a great message.
Call back from yesterday's show. All right. Yeah. Listen, so I want to go back to Mike. So you're going to smoke the DMT, which is way worse than that, right?
I mean, it's. I don't know if you worse or better. I think it's just no. I think it's more potent.
And are you going to
let's film it?
Are you going to?
We're going to. So for Mike and Tim Visit Earth, this is the whole idea. Is my co-host Tim has done both ayahuasca and DMT several times. He's all about exploring the astral planes and all that stuff. And I personally am a huge fan of mushrooms. They've done more for
love them.
They've done more for me than therapy. They've done more for me than pretty much anything in my entire life.
You're married now, son, so don't say that in public.
Well, mushrooms are more important to me than my wife.
Mike was in here with Chris DiStefano, and that day we found an article that they're using a lot of this stuff
for PTSD,
for depression and whatnot.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, microdosing, stuff like that. It tends to elevate moods. But I mean,
what does your friend say about DMT, and what does he see, and what does he believe after coming out of this shit?
I mean, it's hard to explain what he sees because it's more. This doesn't really make sense, but it's kind of more of an expression, not with words. It's almost like all these abstract feelings and kind of like you're thrown into this environment, so you can't necessarily be like, oh, there's a blue alligator. There's some but there are certain things that people who do DMT experience together. So there's it's pretty common that people see a blue dancing lady. That's a typical it's a Smurfette. But it's a typical hallucination.
Why?
Wow.
So people have said that could be a spiritual thing, that you're always that's like a cornerstone of the experience, or people say that are like really into brain chemistry, it's your brain's way of generalizing certain stimulus. So if you're experiencing all of these stimulus, then your brain kind of maps the exact same way and fires and just projects a certain image.
Who do you think you are, Billy Jack?
Was he on Dragnet?
Oh my God!
Good God
Jack.
Almighty!
Don't you remember the trial?
I have no idea what you're talking about.
The trial, Billy Jack, when he went up with the
I'm going to kick you on the right side of your face with my left foot.
No, the trial. That was
the trial.
You want to talk about Bonanza next?
I'm just saying, when he went to get in touch with the Indian fucking whatever.
Oh my God!
It's a great reference. I'm not going to lie to you, but shut up. That show's from the early '60s, I think. What else? Well, you got to come back in here after you do it.
Yeah,
I want to know all about
We're
this.
going to record a podcast like right before we're about to smoke it. We're going to smoke it and then kind of record right afterwards.
People swear they understand the universe better, God, religion, aliens.
Mushrooms, like I was a huge cynic because in the span of a couple years, you know, this is probably what actually made me a comic, but my parents got a divorce, my dog died, my grandpa died, and like a handful of friends died.
Wow. Holy country music.
And after that list, I think you could keep the dog out of that list.
No, well, it meant a lot to me at the time.
My favorite plant fell over.
Yeah, exactly.
But it missed the bus.
My penis is eating itself.
My dick does look like the guy in The Rock that got caught in the room.
Oh yeah, that's a bad luck.
It took the cynicism out of me because I was like, you know, I grew up religious, all that shit happened. I'm like, fuck that, there could definitely not be a God. And then doing mushrooms has at least opened me up to an abstract definition of what God could potentially be, which, you know, sounds hippy-dippy and all that stuff, but you never know. You don't know what I'm talking about until you do it.
You can find all that stuff out without mushrooms. You can find that out through meditation.
Yeah. Which I do as well.
Yeah. I mean, I don't do any of it because I don't give a fuck. But you know what I'm saying? Can't you find that all out?
Sure.
You meditate?
I have, on occasion. I also, therapy has helped me out quite a bit just in terms of like acknowledging a bunch of shit that I didn't necessarily know where the root of it came from.
Right.
So, but I also think that mushrooms, for the time that I did them, were a beautiful little jump start into that world of self-discovery.
There we go, huh?
Oh, enough with the self-discovery. Here's what
Says 3 meetings a week.
Here's what let me tell you about discovery. I discovered I like sneakers.
Yeah, you do.
And I like fucking...
And you don't like rat hairs in your fucking asparagus.
I'm ready to smoke your fucking sweatshirt. That's nice, Stokes. Where'd you get that?
Thank you. I don't know. Oh, I think Jimmy Jazz.
So where are you doing the DMT?
Probably up in Rockland County.
Just all right.
Yeah, where I'm from.
In a
where you getting it from?
Safe space.
I mean, I don't know. My buddy, my co-host has, he's a fucking mystic. So all these people reach out to him constantly.
Well, what the fuck was Ari like? I mean, that did not look fun.
No. That was salvia.
That looked like a bad trip.
Yeah, the beginning. Also, I don't believe in bad trips because any negative experience that I've had during mushrooms has pointed out something that I've buried beneath the surface and haven't acknowledged.
It's in there somewhere.
Yep. So
it's pulling it from something.
Yep. It's made me confront a lot of really dark shit.
Let's get a mic on Mike Cannon.
When he
let's do some recording.
When he goes under?
Yeah, it's just me screaming the N-word.
It's like we didn't even give him anything yet.
It was a placebo.
We give him a fake
placebo.
Quit touching me. You're not my uncle.
Man, you're brave. I can't do any of that shit.
Yeah, that's scary, man.
I might get a
tea.
I'll do anything once. I'm doing tea because I was out fucking last night, buddy. that fucking stand-up New York party.
I've dipped, I've like I said, I've dipped back in a pot a little bit, and I would maybe dip into, a mushroom again, but that's about it.
Yeah. I mean,
all that other shit scares the fuck out of me.
I also like testing myself with that, though. I like putting myself in an uncomfortable
I like doing stuff and then having to fight back to get back to me.
Dude, I went on a plane with a 200 milligram edible and ate the whole thing, and, because we live in New York, I had no idea what that dosage was, and I started having hardcore visual hallucinations. As I'm walking down to the plane, the whole shit started swelling. I thought we were backing out of the jetway like 9 times. The 3 Asians next to me thought I was just like cruising perusing them the whole flight. 'Cause I'm looking out their window trying to determine what's happening. And in that moment, I'm deciding, like, do I want to get the fuck off this plane and get a $15,000 fine for opening their door in the jetway? Or do I want to sit here and weather this goddamn storm and just deal with it?
How long did it last?
Weather.
It lasted till the next day.
And did you puke?
No. I settled myself down by saying, like, you're not flying the plane. You are in zero control. This is going to go its way whether or not you're high or not. So when the whiskey cart comes by, get a nice little glass and watch the original Ninja Turtles on my computer.
You were talking
I'm
to yourself.
freaking out listening to this.
Talking through it.
I'm getting anxiety attacks listening.
It helps with my anxiety, though. It really does, because I'm a huge...
No, I'm with Voss.
I'm
Fuck
getting
that,
anxiety
man.
listening
Same.
to thinking about this.
But once you test the limits of what you can actually, like, withstand...
You want to go further, though.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah,
but
that's
also,
marriage.
But it's almost like tripping on anything is like swinging a bat with a donut on it, and then regular reality is like just taking normal cuts. It's so much easier after you've gone through this fucking, you've crawled through Shawshank, and then you come out the other side.
What's your number one? What was
weed? I smoke weed every day.
No, what was your number one?
Smoke weed every day.
Number one drug experience.
Oh, I mean, I had a mushroom trip where we shot like a crossbow. That was pretty crazy. I wouldn't recommend that. I shot one without even realizing it. Like went through the neighbor's yard.
Who's doing mushrooms with weapons around?
Robin Hood.
Yeah, my buddy. As soon as we took him, my buddy was like, "I have a crossbow." I'm like, "Haven't you watched any anti-drug commercial in the last like 15 years?" So as soon as I shot it, I was like, "We gotta go."
I have a crossbow,
white dude.
Did you ever smoke freebase?
No.
Be a man.
No, I mean, I used to do blow and stuff like that in college.
But blow's nothing compared to
freebase is the real deal.
Tell this fucker about Geneseo and blow.
I mean, yeah, dog shit blow, but I did a lot of it.
Told you.
What do you mean?
He said the same thing. That's why he went.
It was terrible, but I mean,
he went to Geneseo way after me. But
Coke was still on campus.
All over campus,
but
really easy to find, but yeah, very stepped on. I remember also I got like banned from my Coke dealer because I answered the door in like a belly shirt with no pants on. At like 3 a.m. just being like, "Welcome to hell." I had like already done an 8-ball.
I told you the golf club scam for Coke. I told you that, right?
What?
I forget. I think you did, though.
Yeah,
what is it?
I used to go to garage sales and buy
right.
the golf clubs for like $5, the used shitty ones.
Yeah.
Then take them to drug dealers, say, "Hey, look, I'll give you my golf clubs as collateral for $1,000, but I want my clubs back Monday."
Like make them like you want to, and never come back.
They did a $5 club. You get some shitty garage sale, some shitty old clubs.
Wow, you were addicted.
Now you can trade hotel keys.
Oh, good idea. No,
for Cialis.
No, I mean Coke.
But it sounds like you're not into any of that other shit, like the Coke.
No, I don't do any of the chemical bullshit anymore. I used to be prescribed Adderall, and I took it as directed, and it would throw me into a tailspin depression at the end of the week.
What's Adderall?
Yeah, what's Adderall?
Yeah, Adderall is basically meth, but it's a molecule off, and it's prescribed as an attention deficit disorder drug.
I mean, I get anxiety medicine, but it doesn't do it. It just calms me down.
But even that, like Klonopin, I've taken.
That's what
I've gotten prescribed that, and at the end of it, I felt super fuzzy and just wildly depressed because I was just like, I wasn't used to reality.
So you needed this stuff for a while, and then you got rid of all of it, and you're just doing it with weed and whatever else?
Yeah, because my wife, she used to be a huge pothead in college, and now she's very sporadic with it, and she's one of those women that like smokes, forgets she's high, and she's like, "Why do I feel weird?" Like that.
Yeah, but smoking, if you're saying smoking calms you down, or half a Klonopin will calm you down, what's the difference? Either one.
Well, the difference is that Klonopin is eating away at my insides, and it's something that's far more addictive. So if I could take like an edible, I would much rather do that than take any type of fucking pharmaceutical.
Pharmaceuticals is going to make you bloated.
The addiction you're saying. A physical addiction is over within a week. The mental addiction is what you're dealing with really is obsession and compulsion.
Yeah, you're right.
So if you're smoking pot on a daily basis, you might not be physically addicted, but you are the real addicted, which is mentally and obsessive. But
I also make sure to take time off. Like right now, I'm in the midst of like stopping drinking just because I want to. I went 40, 50 days before my wedding, went a couple weeks after my wedding, and now I'm just back to it where I'm like, all right, I don't want to drink right now. So
and Voss, they're using marijuana to treat depression for real.
Yeah.
And they're about to get accepted for the NFL players.
As well as it should. We talked about this the last time I was on because of the amount that they pump pharmaceuticals down these poor athletes' bodies. Yes. They get out of the league. They're wildly addicted. Yeah, they've been shooting up their entire career with, God knows what kind of painkiller.
They give them all sorts of shit, but then if they test for weed, all hell breaks loose.
Yeah, it's so ridiculous. And look at Le'Veon Bell. Was he the receiver from the Steelers? He's like the biggest weed guy in the entire world. He's clearly amazing. It affects him zero in any negative way. Obviously, Michael Phelps. And it's like these motherfuckers don't care because they're probably in some sort of weird monetary
They get money. They get money. Ain't no question about it. They get big money from these pharmaceutical companies.
Right. With that said, we should play the clip of Bill Walton. Perfect place to do that.
Okay.
He, some are saying he got caught. He got caught talking about weed.
Why is he dressed like Apollo Creed?
National championship last night with Clemson.
It should not be a Schedule 1 drug.
Get him.
Yep. And all the people who have been in trouble for it for all these years, Obama just blanket amnesty and let's move on to the future.
I agree.
Yep.
Hard on.
There you go.
Hard on. Look at that.
There you go.
You made America great again.
2017.
Just made America great again.
You really did. Just like that.
He's high right there.
Probably.
Well, at UCLA, he used to smoke what's his name? Wooden used to turn his back because Bill Walton would smoke joints during halftime of UCLA games.
John Wooden would turn his back?
Yeah, because he knew, first of all, he had wild back pain, all this shit.
He did have bad back.
Right, of course.
Wait, at halftime?
At halftime,
in the locker room?
Yeah, he was like the original Lawrence Taylor, except with herbs.
Bill Walton rules.
That is awesome.
We have another clip there?
Look how tall, look how big he is.
But that's the same with like Randy Moss. Did you see his 30 for 30?
No, not yet.
I mean, he was smoking 3 L's before high school games and just catching like one-handed touchdowns.
I'm sure it gets you a bit focused.
For some people,
it affects people different ways.
Yeah,
so,
right. Like my wife finally realized that it's beneficial for me. She was giving me shit about smoking so much weed for a while.
Right.
And then she's like, I don't, like when she got high, she's like, you focus and deal with this so much differently than I do. I was like, yeah, perhaps it's made for me and it's, on some level of medicine.
Bill Walton's still alive, though, Goes against your theory of tall dudes not living long.
I thought that was Judy Gold.
Might be the weed.
Oh, shit.
Wow.
How old is he? Like, he's not 70.
He's got to be 70. Walton?
Yeah, so
definitely. I think
that's pretty good.
I want to say he graduated in 72.
64.
64.
Holy fuck.
64.
Born in what?
He's only 4 years older than me.
Born in 52. So I said 72. Yeah, he was playing for UCLA in 72.
Will he make it to 70? 70 years old?
That's when he
He's 7 feet. How old is he? 7 feet?
He's probably close to 7 foot. Or 7 feet, whatever.
That's a lot of work for the heart.
You see how tall that high school ball player was? That one 7'8", I think he is.
Yeah. Let me see video of that.
About this fucking skinny.
I saw that.
He has no coordination.
It looks like he has pelican legs, like they're about to shatter at any moment.
I don't know if I've seen this.
Yeah, he's like 7'8" or something. Put the high school player.
Is he from Jersey? Where is he from?
Probably Uganda or Kenya.
Well,
I think he's from another country.
Well, I would assume that. But
7'6".
Taco.
No, not him. I didn't know Bobby Kelly ice skated.
Oh, the Geico commercial. The sumo ice skater.
Look at that.
No.
Where the fuck? Where's Dennis Leary?
Look at this.
No, not that guy.
Who's that?
Wait,
that's Taco.
Yeah, that's him.
Is that him?
Yeah.
That's Taco.
He's 6'8".
No, there's a bigger guy. Not him. There's another guy. There's another guy way skinnier.
This guy is high school?
Find the skinny. No, that ain't him.
This is dude.
There he is. That's the dude.
That's him. That's him.
He looks like...
Look at him.
Oh, my God. Look at him. I haven't used the word doofus in a long time.
Look at that.
He looks like Sean Bradley.
He runs like he runs off a steampunk.
He looks like fucking...
Look at him. Oh, my God. He's got a tiny head.
Oh, my God.
What's wrong with his head?
What's wrong with everything?
Looks like Slender Man.
Slender Man.
Oh, look how he runs.
Holy
my God.
shit.
What the fuck?
No, this ain't real.
Holy shit! Crap! What's wrong with him? Look how he runs down the court.
He runs like a praying mantis.
I was watching it the other night. I couldn't stop.
Oh my god! All I want to do is watch highlights of this guy.
He's going to be fucking. If he puts on some weight,
he has to put on weight.
Like
you think?
Holy fuck!
You think?
What was I just looking at?
You see how tiny his head was?
He got that Zika head.
Why do you have a tiny head?
That was fucking Beetlejuice running down.
This part where he runs. Oh my god!
He looks like fetal alcohol syndrome Porzingis.
Yup. I just made a basket. Yup. Which way did they go?
How do you look like an upright grasshopper?
Oh shit! We're allowed to do this because it's Trump's America now.
Yeah,
but it's fine. Listen,
he's got a touch. He can shoot though.
He got a feathery touch.
Goodness, tweet this out immediately. Opie Show on the Twitter.
I'm telling you, man.
Wow, good find.
Voss, send some videos your way.
What is wrong with his head?
It hasn't filled in.
It's not. He's got a regular sized head, but it's so far away because he's so tall. It looks small. It's like a Vegas casino.
It looks painful when he runs, though. Holy shit!
He doesn't even jump to fucking blind. These are high school kids, though, too.
He is a long.
Get that out of here.
He's skinny.
He runs like he has progeria.
Get that out of here.
Oh, that
look how he goes. Yeah,
that fell flat.
He's gonna get one elbow by somebody in the pros. Yeah. That's gonna be the end of his life.
Shatter his entire body.
He's only in high school. If he puts on, all he's got to do is put on 150 pounds.
He's got some skills, but he can't run.
He got skills. Yeah,
he's got some skills. He's got an extremely tiny head.
But that's what happens to like Sean Bradley, Yao Ming. That guy's feet are gonna collapse in like 3 years.
Yeah, Sean Bradley was a freak.
He was a freak.
And George
I went to a game when Sean was playing. It was ridiculous to see how thin he was.
Yeah,
it creeped you out.
And then he used to play against Shaq.
Yeah, I think he was. Yeah, he was the Shaq years, right?
Yeah,
body. Shaq would come around with one of these.
Little elbow.
I just watched some Shaq highlights from high school, and he was just taking the ball 94 feet, just not passing to anybody, and just fucking dunking. Anytime I see young Shaq, I think of Nick Nolte and Blue Chips.
Oh yeah,
Algiers.
I like that movie.
Oh, I love it.
Look at that motherfucker. Oh, he was a beast.
Shaq in high school was a beast. You're 100% right on that.
Even in college at LSU. He was a beast.
Look at him.
Yeah, he was ripped.
He was in Louisiana.
Oh, my God.
It's a joke.
He looked like he's playing against the Little Rascals. He just dunked on Spanky.
He's in perfect proportion, though.
Yeah,
he's 7 feet jacked.
Yeah.
He pulling up, too.
Gained a lot of weight in the NBA.
He sure did.
But he was still, in the NBA, he was still...
for the first few years.
He was still running around, jumping around.
The only time he got thick was late Miami and then into Celtics. Celtics, he was just unmanageable.
What about when he was with the Magic?
No, he was not. He was Diesel. That's when he was Shaq Diesel.
Yeah, I would have to see the footage.
Have you ever met him?
Yeah.
He was in here.
I mean, he told me he was up there selling several times.
He was in here?
I'm funny.
We just showed the video yesterday.
Yeah. I'll show you the picture. He was in here. We had Shaq.
Remember the video that he said, Kobe, how my ass tastes? He shot that at the Underground. That was at the Underground.
Really?
Comedy Cell. Yes.
Funny.
That's right on stage there.
He's starting to get a little bigger with
It was a big video when he first won the first championship with Miami, and he had made that song, Kobe, how my ass tastes, making fun of Kobe Bryant, and that was at the Underground at the Comedy Cell.
That was the first year with the Heat when he won the chip. Because they said he couldn't do it without Kobe. And then he just did it with Kobe Light, Dwayne Wade.
Yeah.
Right.
But yeah, the Magic, he was Diesel.
But they should have won one in Orlando with Penny Hardaway.
They tore him apart.
Fuck.
Penny was so good. That's another awesome 30 for 30 when they did
that's
Anthony
a great
Hardaway.
one. Yes. And he basically apologizes to Penny.
Yep.
Why?
He left to go to, he took the money in L.A. They had a good team down there.
They had a great team.
Penny Hardaway was ridiculous.
So good.
He was so good.
That motherfucker
had
moves galore and the touch. And
he's 6'9", and he was a point guard.
Yeah.
They did Blue Chips before they were teammates in Orlando.
Right.
Yeah. That's how they got to know each other.
They said he was the next Magic Johnson. That's what he used to say about Penny. Then he had the best commercial with the little Penny.
Oh, man, so good.
He never got a championship, right, Penny?
No.
I don't think he did.
No.
Shaq moved on and certainly got his championships.
Penny played with the Knicks later in his career, but I think he had like microsurgery, like the same thing as Amari. And what's that big doofus from Portland with the dick pic? He was the number one pick.
Well, Bill Walton played for Portland back in the day.
Yeah.
Bill Walton played for Portland back in the day. He was a trailblazer.
Yep.
What about Derrick Rose, speaking of basketball? What do you think's going on there? I know Hornacek benched him.
So the night before, the game before.
I think it was Friday.
He didn't play the fourth quarter, right?
So you think he's pouting? What's going on there?
I mean, just leaving and saying nothing, it sounds cracky to me.
Yeah, do we have an update on Derrick Rose since we started the show?
Yeah, he's back. He's back in the
Yeah, but it's really fishy. They're basically saying he's okay, but they're not saying much more. Went home to Chicago.
Noah, who's his boy,
right?
They showed a press conference with that. It was the most awkward shit. He wasn't answering anything, and he didn't really know. Like, he don't know what's going on with this dude.
Right.
And he said he went to see his family. It's like, you can text money. What year is this? You can text and say, hey, I had to bounce.
He's got to be frustrated.
Even planes have Wi-Fi.
Because the Knicks were supposed to be better than this.
Yeah.
I certainly thought so.
So he's probably fucking frustrated. But is he pouting, or is he really missing his family?
I think he's pouting. I think it's more pouty pout.
But also, Brandon Jennings came in and led the team with 20 points.
Yeah, he did.
So it's like, Derrick Rose can piss and moan all he wants, but he is no longer an MVP candidate. Right. He's a fucking tin man, so he could fall apart at any moment. But, I like him. He just can't pull shit like this.
His career is frustrating, though. So frustrating. He seems like he's getting more and more frustrated.
For us, imagine what it's like.
For him.
First person, yeah.
And he was MVP of the league. He's got to understand this is going to cause major fucking problems. You can't just leave.
Well, Phil Jackson is quiet, though. Phil Jackson ain't say shit. He ain't have a press conference before the season or some shit.
Phil will tell him which book to read.
Right. To motivate him.
Phil loves giving out those books to the players.
Thank God for 1-year contracts. So that's all you got to be thankful of. He didn't sign long term.
Right.
That'd have been an old Knicks move. Like with Steve Francis on his way down. They're like, we'll sign you for 12 years. $150 million.
Francis.
Fuck.
When was the last time you heard of a player leaving like this and not telling his team in any sport?
It's going to be
Lamar Odom.
It's going to be a big problem, but he probably doesn't give a fuck.
And it worked out for him, so that's...
He certainly did okay.
He'll probably get suspended for a while.
He's going to get traded. He's going to trade it.
Yeah.
Well, trade deadline is February, right?
He's getting traded.
Yeah.
And he doesn't like Hornacek, or they don't get along. That's been
it's obvious now.
Let me say, let's go to Keith in Kentucky. Keith.
Yes.
Oh, my God.
What's up, Keith?
Hey, Keith, what do you got?
Boss, give me a break. Come on.
No, it's just loud. It's not. We couldn't wait to hear from you.
All right, I'll turn him down a little bit. What do you got on this, Keith?
Yeah, it was, they had done microfracture surgery. Actually, Penny was the very first one that they experimented with. Instead of changing the ligaments, they tried to go in and just poke holes in them to see if they could get it to regenerate. And that killed his career, Stoudemire, and Greg Oden from the Trailblazers.
Wow. And Stoudemire got his contract with the Knicks after that surgery.
Yep. And he was his first year with the Knicks. He was great.
Isaiah was.
That's crazy.
Yeah, he was good.
$100 million contract.
Yep. First year, he was all right.
And then Melo came.
Yeah, but they said that, rumor has it that you're right about the trade deadline. That's exactly why Rose is doing what he's doing now, is that he wants out of New York.
He wants out.
Who's going to pick him up?
Oh, somebody will figure this shit out. Like, okay, you
the Generals.
You did this, we get it. Someone will grab him.
Yeah, but he also just got acquitted of a gang rape. Like, there's a lot of baggage that comes along with this dude.
Yeah.
Huh?
We'll take him to Philly.
Yeah?
Yeah.
By all means.
I forgot we have a Sixers fan in the house.
Or Brooklyn.
Yeah.
Send us Jeremy Lin. They get Derrick Rose.
All right, hold on. Let me say hi to Jeff in Albany. Jeff, go ahead.
Hey, what's going on, guys? How you doing?
All right, Jeff.
So, when I was in high school, this kid that came over from England, Massachusetts, we lived in Massachusetts, he was 7'6", he ended up going to the same college as me. You always wonder what happens to these guys after they're done, if they don't make it to the NBA. And this guy ended up being one of the monsters on Game of Thrones.
No
One of the monsters on Game of Thrones?
Which one?
That big dude is?
There's always a career path. Yeah.
No.
His name's Neil Singleton.
Neil Singleton.
That's him.
We got a picture of him.
Yep. Yeah, dude. And I don't want to bash the guy who's not here to defend himself, but he missed a layup in the state basketball game.
You gotta let it go, man.
And he never forgot. This guy never forgot. What year was that, Jeff?
It's probably like 2000, I think.
You gotta let it go.
You gotta let it go, man.
He was that tall and he couldn't play Go Pro? He wasn't good enough?
No, because they don't have a lot of these guys don't have the coordination.
Yeah, man, we went to an all-boys school, and, we had a bunch of, short white dudes on our team. We ended up beating them. I mean, it was an uncontested layup, basically.
How the fuck can you be that tall and not get good at it?
There's a lot of tall people who are not good at basketball. You gotta have coordination.
He was a monster, not a basketball player.
Right.
We got a picture of him in high school.
He does have some sweet cankles.
Have a good one.
Thanks, another one with the small head.
Yeah.
Look at that beast in our fucking high school hallway.
I know.
Holy shit.
He was wearing 12s.
Let's do one more
12s.
here.
Look at it.
Let's go to Dave in Utah. Dave.
Hey, how you doing, guys?
Hey, what's up, Dave?
Love your show.
Thank you.
Hey, a few years back, I was me and my buddy got teamed up with Sean Bradley and play 9 holes of golf. And you want to talk about seeing something that doesn't look natural? Watch a driver.
I can only imagine
hitting a driver. I would pay to see that.
Yes, I would too.
I'm 5'11", and his driver wasn't as tall as me.
Holy shit!
Wow.
What?
He stood back in those big old arms. The circumference of the swing that he made.
It looked like the fucking London Eye. That fucking circle.
Holy shit! You can't hit that straight. Holy, you're that tall?
No way.
There's no way. Why? How big? He's got to line his feet up in the bushes just to get his club down on the ball. way out of the tee box.
Holy shit. I want to see that so bad.
He's putting from the golf cart.
Exactly right.
Well, I want to see a picture of this guy with a club.
You don't know Sean Bradley?
But I want to see the club.
All right. Go Sean Bradley.
I don't even know. I don't follow anything.
This is going to be good.
Sean Bradley golf, please.
If we get
please.
Where are you, in Florida?
All right, hold on. We got some.
There he is.
No, that's not him.
There he is.
All right, that's
He's got a nice swing.
Go video. Let's see if there's a video. Come on. Keegan Bradley. We know Keegan.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
No Sean Bradley coming up.
What do you mean? He won the PGA. He won a major.
What he does then.
Doesn't matter. He won a major.
What do you think of Tiger Woods coming back a little bit? You think he wins a tournament this year?
I absolutely do.
You hear what he was
Really?
texting Rory McIlroy?
Absolutely.
At 4 a.m., Tiger Woods has been texting Rory, I'm in the gym. What are you up to?
Oh, God.
His fiance, Rory's fiance is getting fucking furious.
Oh, that's gangster.
Well,
he's feeling it.
Well,
maybe Tiger's feeling it again.
Rory came after Tiger years ago, when I think it was during the Ryder Cup or something.
Yeah.
But they did that fucking commercial together. It's a great one.
It is.
The one where hitting the balls.
Yeah.
I think they like each other.
All right, wait.
I think they're competitive, though.
Yeah.
Here's the headline. Mike Cannon's right. Rory McIlroy says Tiger Woods texts him in the middle of the night from the gym because he can't sleep. Do they have an actual text that he did? We'll look for it.
Everybody says how, I'm not for or against Tiger, but everybody says, well, he's done. 3 years ago, he won 5 fucking tournaments. Just because, see, Tiger has to win a major for anybody to talk about him.
Right.
He won 5 tournaments 3 years ago. People don't win 5 tournaments their whole career.
Yeah, I agree.
He's done as far as setting the records.
No, well, yeah,
he's not going to hit the major record.
He won't.
Do you think his injuries are a result of steroids, though? Because it's very concurrent with how steroids work.
Their bodies.
Can I tell you something? I saw him hit a golf ball. A lot of people have seen. He swings so fucking hard. I think it just had to fuck up his body.
They're twisting their fucking bodies.
Dave, you with me on that? Dave?
Yeah, I just said, swing that hard 1,000 times a day, and that'll fucking tear your body apart.
I went, it was Shinnecock, U.S. Open. I stayed on a tee box. I've watched golfers go through for an hour just so I could see Tiger Woods, and I was literally right there, right next to him. And the sound that comes off that ball when he hits it was so much different than any other guy that came through. I'm like, this fucking guy swings hard.
I saw him come up the 18th at Bethpage. I saw Azinger. This is no bullshit. Azinger was coming off at Bethpage the first time they had the Open, not the second. The first time Tiger won at 1 under par. Nobody else done under par. Azinger's walking off, and then I was standing right there where on the 18th.
Yeah.
And Azinger's going, fuck this course. Fuck this place.
Really?
That's how tough Bethpage was that year, the first time they had the Open. Because that year when Tiger won at 1 under, at the British Open, 5 guys were tied at like 6 under. Okay, that course is
brutal.
a fucking nightmare.
It's brutal. I played the black once when I was growing up. It sucks.
It's
not fun whatsoever. You do it, and this was before they started using it in the tournaments. It was legendary, and then now people just play it to brag, like I played it, but you don't have fun doing it. It's horrendous. We've played, me and you, the green.
The red. No, we played the red and the green. We played
a couple times there. They got the other courses there are beautiful, but everyone signs up for the black because it's now legendary.
You got to play. It's like playing Torrey Pines or playing Pinehurst.
It's horrendous.
But the difference with those courses is you can take a cart. All right,
right. You can.
I've walked off at Bethpage. I'm not lying, and had cramps in the front of my legs.
Yeah,
she's fucking hill. Where's this caller from? Utah? Are you from Utah?
Yeah.
How can they close that fucking course next to the airport? It was great.
Weed Point.
It was a great links course right next to it, and they closed it probably to put a fucking runway or something there.
It was money reasons because the city, but they're fighting and they might be bringing it back this year.
It was a great links course right at the airport.
I'll tell you this.
Talk about some rolling hills and shit. That course kind of put me through my paces a few fucking times. Hey, I want to say punching out. Love you guys.
All right, Dave, thanks. I think Tiger wins a couple tournaments
He
here
will.
and
He'll
there,
win
and
some.
maybe another major, but he's not going to hit the records at this point.
How many does he need to catch, Jack?
I forgot. I used to
know. Four?
I think it's more than that.
How old is it? To catch how many?
I used to know all this shit, but then I couldn't wait. I couldn't wait for Tiger anymore.
4. You got 14 majors and 18 is the thing. Yeah,
I felt like it was a little bit more than that, but all right, 4. Let's say hi. I don't know your name on Long Island. What's going on, buddy? What's your name?
Opie, it's Tim.
Oh, Tim. Hey, they got your name all weird on the screen. Whatever. What's up, Tim?
I was just calling to say you guys are talking about Shaq, but there's a great video of Nate Robinson, and I guess they're on the Celtics together, trying on Shaq's shoes and running around the court with it.
Oh, yeah. Nate's hilarious.
I haven't seen this video.
Hey, by the way,
the halftime show at MSG.
Isaiah,
huh?
Donnie Walsh signed Amari.
Right.
Isaiah.
That's right. That is right.
All right. Here's Nate Robinson putting on. Oh, my God.
He looked like you got a size 22 shoe, right?
Oh, it's just music?
Do you know who could play the shit out of basketball? Fucking Kevin Hart.
Yeah, Kevin's good.
That fucking kid.
He looked like he got 2 Space Shuttle Columbias on his feet.
Oh, that's hilarious.
Oh, and now he's trying to run around the course. He's going to break his ankle. What is he doing? He's running suicides in Shaq's...
Isn't he trying to do something right now? Nate Robinson, isn't he trying to try out for the NFL or something like that?
Oh, maybe. I think he is. That's right. Yeah. Nate is first of all, he's one of the coolest dudes ever. You know, but he's in great shape.
Yeah. Well, some of the stills from that dunk contest that he won, you can't believe a dude that size got up that high.
That little guy could dunk.
He won the dunk contest.
How tall is he?
He's all muscle. He's shorter than me.
I think he's about Spud website.
But he always show me love when I see him.
Spud was 5'9".
Oh.
Let me see him.
Or no, he was maybe
5'7".
5'7". Yeah. Spud was 5'3". Spud was 5'7".
Let's see him dunk. Could Spud dunk at 5'7"?
He won the dunk contest also. He beat Dominique Wilkins.
Yeah.
His team.
Spud Webb. Do you remember that?
Yeah.
Teammate. Yeah, they were teammates in Atlanta.
I want to see this guy dunk.
It's going to be great. The motherfucker gets up.
Spud had the most food stamp haircut during that dunk contest.
He had the worst temper taper. Trust me, everybody in black barbershops are nodding right now. Like his temper taper had fucking fleas.
It's brutal.
You're getting a compliment, Voss. Here's John in Georgia. Go ahead, John.
Did you see that dunk?
We saw it.
Opie.
Yeah.
Opie, I got to tell you, this is a great segment, and it probably needs to be its own show. Golf Talk with Voss is incredibly entertaining.
Thank you.
I agree, actually.
Do you know how many, listen, thank you. You know how many U.S. Open and tournament courses I play throughout the country? We could talk Crooked Stick. We could talk fucking Pinehurst. What do you want to talk about? Tobacco Road? You want to talk about Plainville Country Club, Bolter Stroll? You name it. I'll talk about them.
I tell you, me and Big J, we did that Masters show that's coming up again. We need to come through and do that. Yeah, we do the live show. They paid us a bunch of money, me and Big J, just to talk about Masters and do the live coverage.
Where did you do it?
We did it right here in the city, right here in Manhattan.
Wait, you did Masters coverage? Like a little show?
Yeah, me and Big J. Money was nice.
Were you goofing on it?
We was goofing on it. We was talking real shit.
Right.
We had all the TVs in front of us, and we had the radio. It was great.
You know, I know someone that does the coverage for the Masters every year. He tries to tell me to come down every year, and I just blow him off.
You should go.
He's like, I'm telling you, we'll completely take care of you. He gave me some of the tricks.
Oh, what?
All the plants and the flowers and stuff.
Oh, yeah.
They keep wrapped, so it blooms perfectly in time for the Masters.
Those greens are heated under the greens.
What? They
wrap the
They
plants.
want to make sure when the Masters hits that everything is blooming perfectly. So they have some shortcuts, and he said something like they wrap certain flowers and stuff to keep them from blooming.
Wow.
Do you know that?
Early.
Wow.
And then they time it perfectly just in time for the coverage.
The greens are heated under the greens.
Well, and they also are spray painting some
I'm
of the
going to
shit
say it one more
green,
time.
too.
I'll say it one more time.
Oh, you've never seen more perfect turf. It looks just like AstroTurf.
Right.
There's not a weed on that course anywhere.
And there's not a Jew or a black either.
Whoa.
Oh, hey.
No.
Leave a tip.
You know what? I would be so jealous to go watch the Masters not knowing I can't play there. You know what I mean? Like,
you're kidding.
What, you would like to just go watch and not play?
Oh, my God.
Oh, I would rather play.
Amen's Corner, just kind of hang out in that area and just check it out.
Chilling? Yeah. That'd be fun.
Why the fuck would you need to play? I would just be out of my mind.
I'm in Amen's Corner now, hoping this would end.
Look at that dunk. He's jumping over people.
Oh, that's Spud Webb. He jumped over.
No, that's
Nate.
No, I know.
Nate
He
jumped over Spud. Right, you're right.
Did you see the guy on YouTube that was jumping over like 5 people?
Yeah.
I'm talking about the guy on YouTube?
The white guy with the ponytail?
Yeah, who is he?
Man bun?
Yeah.
I don't know. He's a professional dunker, but he like...
Oh, yeah, dude. Yeah, he's great. He's great. I like that dude.
Is that the guy that went viral?
Yeah. He's at a couple
and
where
who was
he's like...
there?
There was
a few.
There was a couple ball players there.
And they were losing their fucking minds.
He got some great videos online.
Yep. His Instagram is awesome because they're all like 10-second videos.
Go to him.
Yeah, this guy, Glenn reacts to. Okay, go back for a second. Yeah, because that's Glenn. Glenn Rice reacts to 6'1" Jordan Kilganon jumping over 2 people. This thing was ridiculous.
This boy got some ups.
John, thanks for the call, buddy.
Thanks, Obi. Appreciate it.
Tune in to Golf Talk with Voss. Golf and recovery.
Hell, they have a golf channel here.
I know.
They need to fill that shit up with some programming.
I used to call in all the time.
No.
Yeah, I used to call in to Catrick and McGinnis. They're great, man.
Oh, Catrick and McGinnis. Where they around here?
No,
this floor's packed today, by the way.
One's out of Atlanta. Yeah, because a band from...
2 bands over there.
Peter and Gordon, one of the guys from Peter and Gordon, an old band from the 60s.
What the hell is Peter and Gordon?
There were 2 guys that sang. Look them up, some of their songs.
That was the one that had a crowd in it?
Yeah, it was 2 over there with crowds in it.
Peter and Gordon?
Yeah, I think...
please be wrong.
Yeah,
the fish tank is packed.
Please be wrong.
Why would I be wrong? Go to Peter and Gordon Music.
Please be wrong. Peter and Gordon.
Yeah.
All right, hold on.
Let's see.
Oh, fuck, he's
Peter and Gordon song. Please be wrong.
Right. Because I never heard of Peter and Gordon
why
before.
would you want me to be
Their
wrong?
clips are in black and white.
You'll know one of their songs. That's funny. You'll know one of their songs. Play A World Without Love. You know that.
Yeah, look at this shit.
Oh, shit. I don't know who they are.
Listen to this. You'll know.
Peter's here right now.
Yeah, but I don't know who they are.
Over there having a talk. Yeah.
I get so shaky and I feel so high. Where I hide, leave my loneliness.
I don't know.
I don't care what they say, I won't stay in
I know
a
this
world
song.
without love.
Okay, I know this.
Please lock me away. And don't allow the day where I hide deep inside of my loneliness.
We finally found what makes you happy. Peter and Gordon.
2 dudes.
I kind of like Gordon better.
Oh, what the fuck?
He would
Done
be the
this
meat.
fucking dude.
He's the meat in a Peter and Gordon sandwich.
We're fucking done, guys.
Is that it?
No.
That
Holy
means
this just started.
That means it's time to fire up the old Facebook Live for a little post show.
There you go with that damn Facebook Live.
We like it. You know you like it.
Was it a little nippy?
You gotta get Mike
here?
Cannon smoking something on there.
A little nippy, a little cold?
No. Was there any
nips?
Oh, yeah, no. Was it cold in here? Was it cold in?
Yeah, it was cold in here. I like
that was the quickest 3 hours of radio I've ever done.
It was fast. It goes by fast.
Yeah, these hours are flying.
Why don't you try to go? I think you should go 4 hours.
Don't get greedy, yeah.
That's why I'm doing Facebook Live. We continue on Facebook Live.
Oh, well, no, we do?
Yeah.
Well, catch me in my hotel working out.
Yeah. All right,
Your
plugs.
hotel.
Erock is getting mad because that means he has to edit this shit.
Yeah, this Friday, Bay Area, Bay Street Theater, this Friday's Sag Harbor, and then the 28th at Laugh It Up in Poughkeepsie.
And he's
Sherrod.
there this weekend with Finnegan, two headliners.
Yeah, that's right. Me, Christian Finnegan, and Joe Vessie's there too.
And
go, Voss.
This weekend
Quick.
I'll be at Bananas in Hasbrook Heights Friday and Saturday. Next Saturday, Ridgefield Playhouse. Me, Bobby Kelly, Pete Corielli, Bonnie's at Governor's this weekend. Go to rich@richvoss.com. Buy all my fucking CDs. Number one on the iBang last week, 2016 album of the year.
Golfing with
good
balls.
for you.
All right,
And
Friday.
Mike Cannon, another great appearance from Mike.
Thank you, man. Thanks for having me. This Friday,
Everyone did
2
great,
shows.
but I'm trying to pump up the kid.
Listen to him. Listen to him.
The
This
shitty
is-
dick.
Listen to him. Between
Shitty dick.
Yeah, come out and see my shitty dick this Friday. 2 shows, Valley Forge Casino in Pennsylvania, co-headlining with Mike Burton.
Nice.
And subscribe and listen to my new podcast, Mike and Tim Visit Earth, on iTunes.
All right, we are live
Wow.
on Facebook Live. We'll see you tomorrow. Take us away, Erock.
Opie Radio is now over for now.
Over? Roger. Over.